Alright, then let's get this shit show on the road. So, you are currently... Nero is dealing with the death of Dez. Zell is sparking up a storm right now from taking critical damage about, like, twice or 3 times within minutes, and is currently trying to... Yeah, well, they went down a few times, so they're recovering from critical damage. Ikrid is missing as they fucked off, not saying anything, and Parblix is standing there a little bit like hands up still, because the negotiation phase is still a bit tense. He's a bit, these guys could kill me at any second. Did the party have any further questions for Parblix?
Where's the mask? Did we ask that, though?
Yeah, I believe where's the mask was asked, and Parblix said, I don't know, I think the Paladins have it.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember
real funny
enough.
Right now.
Hmm?
Oh, it'd be real funny right now if High Ikrid ran into the room and was like, oh, I wonder if the teleporter works, says the word, and then just disappears.
Is that what you're doing?
It might be. It's not what I'm doing.
Is that what Ikrid's doing?
We'll get there when we get there.
Okay.
Nero will ask good old Splattergoop, all the folks upstairs that aren't human, ones that are, you know, like yourself, are they your lads, or?
You mean the bullywogs?
Aye, like the bullywogs upstairs.
They are of my ilk, yes.
Are you in charge of them, or?
I am the grand leader of the bullywogs, and he does that thing that, like, some frogs and toads can do, where, like, he puffs out his neck.
Delightful. Will you give us something that we can show them, stop them attacking us, so we don't have to slaughter any more of you? And that way, when we leave, you know, the paladins won't just be able to move in and take over again.
And he kind of, like, deflates his neck and strokes his chin and goes, I suppose temporarily I could part with my crown. And he takes this, like, giant, gross, decaying, like, fucking lizard head off the top of his head. Which, let's be real, none of you want to place on top of your heads.
I back off. All yours, Nero.
It fucking reeks.
No. Definitely appreciate the trust that you're giving me with that sort of thing. But only problem with that is that they might see it and think that I've just killed you. I was thinking maybe something like, I mean, I've got some parchment here. Could you write them a note in Bullywog saying these guys are all right, don't attack them?
I could, but most of my kin can't read.
Okay. Any helpful symbols?
The crown.
Okay.
Maybe you should just come with us.
I think that's probably for the best.
That does tip my hand that I'm working with you. The paladins would get very slashy.
I mean, granted, but they're gonna get slashy anyway, and we're probably gonna fucking kill them. So,
yeah,
you know, just stay back and don't get killed.
I tell you what, I will leave here with you and go to my people and ask them to spread the word that you are to be aided. Sounds
Sure.
reasonable to you?
Sure, that'll do.
Very good.
I'd say you could send one of your lads here with us, but and no, just kind of like nudges one of the corpses.
The leg twitches.
They're not really
Yes.
talkative, are they?
You mean my elite dead gods? No.
You brought them back before.
That's ones.
And tomorrow I will be able to resurrect them again and maybe restore some semblance of sentience to them.
Oh, good luck with that.
So, where did you say the head paladin was?
The head paladin?
Mm-hmm.
Likely on the top floor. We're never allowed up there.
Beautiful. So, we already have him.
You've been all the way to the 3rd floor.
I think so.
Honestly, can't remember for the life of me.
We tied him to a chair. That guy.
Hmm.
I don't know if that was the 3rd floor. It was definitely up one floor.
There was no stairs that went further than that.
Not in that tower. It might have been somewhere else, though.
I am gonna head out.
Pablex is going to head with you. And Zell's going to follow behind, being semi-threatening.
Never kind of like places a hand comfortingly on Zell's arm and says, "Sorry about your dog."
You get an immediate static shock trying to touch Zell.
Fucker. Okay, maybe we should probably fix you in a bit. And I will check if Ikrin and Candy need fixing as well. Right on.
Alright, well, what's Ikrid doing in the northern room as the party's moving up in that direction?
All right, so Ikrid is going to head into the room. Is it still
Mhm.
all loaded up with fog and shit?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to feel around the floor for like runic carvings and shit
Mm-hmm.
underneath the fog.
Runic carvings.
Yeah, because
Make-
usually like magical shit is etched or something.
Yeah, make me an investigation check then.
Copy that investigation. There you are.
12. Yeah, I believe you end up finding deeper into the room that there is a like set of carvings on the floor in a circular pattern, like you can feel them with your fingers. And it's not terribly deep into the rock, but like you can feel that it's there. You don't know what it means, but you found it.
Yeah. About where would I be?
Exactly there.
Perfect. Don't know how big it is, so we're just gonna go like that.
Mm-hmm. Not
Okay.
quite that big, but
Fair enough.
can I actually edit your stuff?
Should be able to.
There you go.
X. So I'm going to feel around for the edge of the circle. Make sure that I'm well beyond it, if
Mhm.
possible, and then put my head underneath the fog, and then speak the command word to see if I see any kind of like glow illuminating the fog.
You hear a snap. That's what you hear. Like a snapping sound, like someone cracked a whip.
Oh,
No
And
light?
like you know, a couple of feet worth of fog just kind of like sinks into that area. Like you can see the fog move in and close the gap on where a bunch of fog was obviously extracted.
Interesting.
What did you say you did with your hand, by the way?
Me?
Yes.
I used my hands to feel for the circle,
Mhm.
identified the circle, and then I felt back for the circle to make my way beyond the outside of the radius.
Right. So you didn't leave your hand like on the edge of or in the circle.
No, I wanted to be like 10 to 15 feet away.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah. Funny, Ikrid's smarter than John. Alright, but no, with that, I'll make my way back to
Oh,
this
it's
direction.
Still time for Ikrid to make a deal with the devil.
Did you find it?
I found something. It's still in wolf form. It responded to the code word, and I heard a snapping sound. It's kind of disconcerting, but
I look at splatter goo.
That is the teleporter.
it makes a snapping sound.
I don't know. We don't use it.
Ever?
We live in these caves.
You've never
So
been
was it
curious
just like
to
an
go
emergency?
What was that? You both spoke at the same time.
Look? Go ahead.
No, you.
No, you.
I've already forgotten what I wanted to say. I
You
don't
said
remember what I
something-
was saying.
You said something about emergency.
So what's it there for if you don't use it? Is it just emergency egress?
It was here before we came into the caves from long ago.
So how have you come to hold its activation phrase?
Well, mages moved into this castle long past, and apparently the code word was researched or passed down or written in some tomes, and when the paladins moved in, they were very interested in figuring out the code word, but then we were pushed down into the caves, and, well, we had an alliance, and it became shaky and broken down, and they had the word, and we had the teleporter, and it's just been like that ever since.
Do I believe a word he's saying?
Make me an insight check. Yeah. He's an abject coward and has been defeated in combat. He doesn't want to die. He is not risking lying to you guys and getting found out.
Interesting. What a strange story. And Nickard's gonna go off and lick the wall or something.
What?
Because I forgot he was tripping balls this whole time. We're fine.
Yeah, he just acts completely normal and then walks to a wall and starts licking it.
When you say third floor,
Yes,
are you considering where we are right now the first floor?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, then yeah, we already have that paladin, must be. And I keep walking.
So this would be one, and the next floor up would be second, and then or there are 4 floors.
How tall was this cliff?
I should have this written down.
Probs.
15 feet.
Interesting. So I regret to inform you that Candy's decision would to be to Misty step up there and keep going. Even though nobody else can follow.
Excellent. All right. Well, Parblex is going to make his way toward the frog chamber because he can do that safely, and all the frogs are on his side.
Did-
Um,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did we not discover towards the end of the last session that this goes down?
No, it goes down this way.
I was going to say it depends on what direction you're in. So yes and no.
What? But I thought
I
you
mean,
said we came in here and we looked up and saw like a crane or something.
yes,
Because I remember
absolutely.
we had a discussion about this because the lighting is at the top of this, which makes it look like it goes this way, but the art, but it actually goes this way.
Right. Yes. So it's up from the direction you're in. It's down from the direction you would have came in.
Right.
I knew there was fuckery about it. I just couldn't remember what way the fuckery was.
Yeah, so you guys would have to climb up. I mean, does the crane look like it would carry people?
I mean, it's a crane, so presumably yes.
Oh, well, can I tinker with it and see if I can figure out how to make it so they could get up?
Yes. Roll intelligence to try and figure out crane.
Yay, just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence.
Beautiful.
There is no roll for crane.
Yeah.
Okay. So you immediately find like you struggle with up and down. There's a lot of levers and you're fucking around with it. And you like just push a lever all the way and like the crane arm just goes all the way down and there's a crash as like the arm at the bottom just slams into the stone floor below.
I think you got it down.
Yeah, I mean, this will be faster than going back through the other thing. Someone climb on.
Hang on, I'm gonna go back and get the robot. Nero runs back and just grabs and drags Hazel. And just kind of pushes Hazel onto the crate first.
What?
Okay. Hazel just steps onto the crane and like grabs the rope that the arm is attached to. Just stands on top of the like the grabby bit and like holds the rope.
Hell.
This should be fine.
I try to do the lever.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, Ikrid's gonna climb the wall.
Okay. Ikrid finds the rope ladder and just climbs that.
Well, there's fog. I
Yep.
remember distinctly you said there was fog.
Yes. And maybe I'm misremembering, but I believe I said you found the rope ladder last time you were here.
I don't remember that.
Because you found the crane and the rope ladder are like next to each other. Anyway, with a 17, you easily like figure out from your mistake earlier, from pushing down too fast to pull back slowly, and then working out from what front and back is, manage side to side, and like lift Zell carefully onto the upper ledge.
Is this powered by some like technology, or is this entirely my arm strength?
It is mechanisms, and there are like counterweights, so you're releasing counterweights, but then for pulling back, there is like a so it takes a while, but it's going.
Alright. Splatter goo!
Oh, he fucked off down the other way.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Alright, whoever's next.
Did we just leave him alone?
I think so, yeah. Good point.
That might not be a good plan.
Calliope, just, invisibly go with it, kind of just keep an eye on him for me, will you? And I'll send Calliope just to fly overhead of Spadago and just make sure he doesn't do anything that's sus.
Perfect. As Calliope gets into view of Spadago, you see that he's pressed his back up against the wall and is like fanning his face like, oh, like he's... Now that he thinks no one can see him, he's acting like he was all like pompous and big before, and now he's like, oh god, oh, that was a close one, oh fuck.
Poor guy.
I climb up the rope ladder after it, Crud, and let the party know that we definitely put the shits up old Spadago.
Alright, If nobody else is taking the crane, I'm gonna walk.
All right, no problem. Zell's walking with you.
I assume the ladder goes fine for everybody.
Yes, indeed. Right, so are you guys heading up to the next floor? Is that what you're on the way to
yeah,
do?
basically.
Well, Nero's gonna ask if people need healing before that.
Did we? Yeah, we could take a short rest, maybe. I think we've already taken one today, though.
Yeah.
You
You
could short rest as many hours are in the day. It's long rests that are regulated, I believe.
Really?
short rests are also regulated in my game because you
Oh, because we rapid rest.
Yeah.
right, you short rest in 10 minutes, but then you can't short rest for another 50 minutes. There's nothing to say that you can't just wait around for that to expire so you can do the next short rest, though. It would just mean you waiting around. So are you gonna do that?
I mean, realistically, roleplay wise, I probably wouldn't. But if Nero asks for if anybody needs healing,
Yeah,
do
yeah. I
it.
mean, Nero does because Nero can see fucking Hazel sparking.
Yeah. And Zell is like critical damage.
I've got significant damage, but I'm not critical.
All right. Well, it won't hurt to, you know,
On a scale from 1 to 64, Icarus at about 30.
won't hurt to just tide everybody over a little bit. So
All right. Are you stopping here just to heal, or are you stopping here to actually short rest then?
well, I don't have any Warlock spell slots left, so I can't do Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
So it will have to be a short rest.
Does anyone need any healing? Cool. I can't heal you.
Well, if we short rest, I can,
Um.
because I'll get my Warlock spell slots back.
Okay. I'm willing to let you guys stay here and rest, but I don't know about leaving that paladin alone for very long. So if you're worried about me, I can always stealth my way up. I'm pretty good at being invisible.
No, I can send Calliope with you as well if you like. That way, if anything, if anything happens, she can warn us and we can just run it up.
I'd rather you not be alone.
Don't worry, she'll be invisible, so.
Yeah.
Well, who knows what waits on the top floor. Invisibility doesn't help with traps.
No, but I help with traps. Also, is this staircase still a water slide?
Yes.
Cool. I don't even know how to get upstairs.
If you just take it carefully, you'll be fine.
I try to walk up the stairs carefully. Is there a handrail?
There are pockmarks in the side of the stone that you can like grasp onto, but there's no like handrail.
Splattergoo.
Yes.
Where's the actual staircase?
This is the staircase.
No, my dude. Like, how do you guys actually get up to the higher level?
We hop.
Oh my god, I hate it. Okay. Okay. I tread carefully then.
Alright. You tread carefully, and Parblex is on his way. He's a little bit out of breath from walking all the way around here, so he actually stops at the bottom and is going to take a minute while you're walking up. But there's no check necessary as long as you're taking it real slow. It just takes you like 2 minutes to make it up these stairs.
Okay.
I'm going to send Calliope with Candy.
Okie doke. Which would put Candy on a different map to everyone else.
Icarus gonna go with Candy.
That will
All
fuck
right.
with my stealth, but you are welcome to come along.
So not short rest for you two then.
Unfortunately not.
Icrid and Candy. I will remove the party members that are not on this layer, just the GM layer for now. I don't even see Icrid. Is he around?
I think you deleted him.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
there he is. He's on the GM layer. Right. There you go.
There he is. All right. Here's my boy.
And when I get to the top of the stairs, I'm gonna pull out my dog figurine and smash it.
Okay.
What is that?
Hardlex.
That is a frogman.
Oh, he don't have his special thing he's on?
No, he doesn't. He also reverted to full hit points, so I had to put him back to where he was at. And then your dog reappears. Ta-da!
Alright. Assuming everything goes fine, I'm leaving this room carefully because all the floorboards.
Right. Do you leave your dog behind, or does he come with you?
I mean, I would assume Giles would come with me, but if I see him standing still, I'll say, Giles, come on.
No, he will defaultly come with you. Yeah, I was asking if you wanted him to stay or not.
If I wanted him to stay, I would have told him to stay.
Roger that. Right. So are you stealthing out or just carefully leaving?
Well, I mean, this room is dangerous, so once I'm through here, yeah, I'm gonna start stealthing against the wall and stuff and like peeking around corners before I go anywhere.
Excellent. I will ask you for a stealth check possibly later.
Okay, with my daggers out because I don't know what to expect.
And where are you heading?
This way? Is there anything here?
Nope, nothing that you can visibly see there right now.
Oh, I don't like that wording.
You're not supposed to.
And this door is still shut, right?
It is indeed.
I'm gonna peek it open.
Okay. Room seems to be empty with the staircase up and then the other closed door.
Do I hear anybody? Mage guy still there?
You don't hear anything right now. It's fairly quiet.
Okay, sneak in.
Excellent. Yeah, no problem.
Is the door shut?
It is.
I put my ear up against it.
You hear muttering.
I peek open the door.
And it appears to be the mage.
Anything happened while we were gone?
He like snaps out of what looks like a trance, like his eyes were rolled back and he was like chanting. He like snaps to, obviously interrupted in the middle of a ritual spell, looks towards you and goes, yes, I detected some illusion magic. Where's the rest of your team?
The resting. What kind of illusion magic from who?
It was on the staircase, in fact. So there's actually a floor above.
Fuck,
where...
I run up the staircase.
Okay.
I'm not stealthing, I am booking it.
Right, so you're now on another map from the rest of the
I'm
party.
assuming that Icrid's following me and Dog is following me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to keep Icrid's token moving without breaking your narrative.
Right.
But yeah, as soon as like Icrid hears Candy's rapid footsteps, he'll charge in.
Right, so...
Because he's been trying not to fuck with her stealth mission. And then... is not stealth.
Okay. Fuck. Hold on. Alright. So we're just gonna... So everyone can follow the narrative. I'm actually just gonna move everyone to this floor right now. Only put who's here on the map. So we've got Candy and Icrid.
Probably at like 5 minutes now, so they're halfway through their short rest, maybe?
They had to wait an hour to start their rest, I
Yeah,
thought.
well, not a full hour, but there's like half an hour lag time
Oh,
before they can
Jesus.
start that rest. So yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Alright.
And you've dashed off. All right, so
I was not aware that there was going to be a half-hour lag time.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but...
No? I mean, I was fully aware of that. That's why Ikrid went. Because we were talking about you have to wait 50 minutes in between rests. And then
yes,
Blaze said if you guys wanted to, you could do that.
Would you have come with
Yes.
us then?
Yeah, because like that wasn't attached to a statement that said, and it has been like half an hour since the last time you short rested in previous sessions, which
Fair
were, I remind you, over a month ago.
Yep, they were a while ago. Okay, so we'll just have Nero and Zell here then.
I will cure wounds on Zell, since I think he's the most fucked up of everybody.
Yeah.
Right. I have to find a Giles token. So Spatagoo is absolutely not with you guys.
He did follow up the stairs, though, right?
He did follow up the stairs. He's on the next level up, but he's
Okay.
just not rushed
Yeah.
into this area with you guys. All right,
As
so
long
you
as
rush
he's
up.
on the floor.
Yeah, you rush up here. You find that the veteran is still actually tied to the chair that you tied them to, still unconscious.
Really?
Yeah, fully
I go. Wait, was that the guy we interrogated?
Mm-hmm.
I go investigate him to make sure it's actually him.
It is in fact actually him.
And he's alive.
He is alive.
And when I poke him a little with my dagger, he's not. He doesn't like fall apart. Like he's not an illusion.
No, he's not an illusion. At which point the mage comes up after you guys. It's like, before you rush off, if I could explain.
Mm-hmm.
And you're standing on a landing where there is no stairs, and he ascends up some invisible stairs, and then like pushes on the ceiling, and like you see his hand just go through the ceiling, and there's a creak of like a wooden hatch, but you can't see it because it looks like he's just pushing his hand through the ceiling, and is like, so the illusion I was talking about was in fact the stairs.
What the fuck? Oh, get out of the way.
Oh, all right. So it seems that there's a hidden floor.
Yeah.
He descends down the stairs, and then like he just opens a little bag of dust and just sprinkles them on the stairs, so you can at least see where the steps are based on the dust.
I go anyway.
Okay.
Is the catch locked?
No, it was just invisible. So are you going up to the next level?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Well,
How many levels are there?
more than you had thought before.
This is 4 levels then. Splattergoo has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
You know, you're getting a lot of that in this game.
I almost wonder if the NPCs are that incompetent or if the notes just suck.
Look, because the notes suck, the NPCs are incompetent, and that's the way we're doing it, okay?
Nice. So...
That's how we're keeping this canon.
Is this entire room, like, invisible? Wait, no, okay. The floor... No. Right, okay.
The stairs were invisible, the hatch were invisible. As soon as you come through, you are into... And let me give you the description of this room. One moment. I definitely had all of this ready.
Sounds like it.
Right, so you are now in a astrological observatory. And in the very middle of this room is some kind of either scientific or magical device, or both, that is used to observe the stars. So it's a giant, almost like solar system looking thing, which is ungodly complicated looking because there are buttons and levers and arcane symbols all over it.
But is there a mask in this room?
Make me an investigation check.
Anybody else looking around?
I mean, I'll assist, or I'll make my own check. My
Because
investigation's
my
alright.
investigation is shit.
Oh, would you like to help me then?
Yeah.
21.
Okay, let me just add on to Zell's hit points that I hadn't done yet.
Ikrid's
Alright.
wolf nose.
Yeah, so you sniff around, Ikrid, and you smell like... What's weird is you get, like, moss and stone and, like, a lot of weird smells that you wouldn't expect from this room. There's also, like, you're feeling in your fur the arcane buzz of just this device, and something to do with, like, Candy's help and the fact that you're high as a kite. You just go, oh, cool. This is like... This isn't just like an observe the stars kind of thing. This is a magical device. This is a magical device that is used to spy on people.
Oh, shit.
What is
As
it?
for the crown, however, going around this room, like, you're not seeing a crown or
I'm looking for a mask!
or anything like that in here.
God damn it.
But you also, like, you're getting that thing that if you were a barbarian, I would call danger sense. Like, something is making the hairs on the back of your neck prickle up and bristle.
Gotcha. There's something weird here.
Like what?
I'm getting a feeling. Danger of some variety.
I don't know how she missed it last time, but I will just remind you, Calliope does see things that are invisible and things that are hidden with magical shapeshifting.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything invisible or shapeshifted in this room?
There are weirdnesses going on in this room, being that there are lots of magical tethers. Like, it looks like the northern lights in here attached to the Farseer, and just to just to break DM character here for a moment, the reason that floor was invisible is the DM fucked up the notes and forgot to tell you there was another staircase leading up. That's why Calliope couldn't see it, is because it
The
wasn't
DM
there
couldn't
last
see
time
it.
we did it. Yeah, DM couldn't see it.
Oh.
It was invisible even to me.
It technically didn't exist.
Exactly.
Some things are beyond even the gods.
I'm gonna tinker with the weird thing in the middle then.
I will sit down and start ritually casting Detect Magic.
I will retreat to the staircase and watch from there.
What?
So
Okay.
I said something fucking weird's going on, and you start fucking with shit. Ikrid's gonna be out of the room at least.
That's
Yeah, you
fine.
don't make it anywhere. So you can
Oh.
all immediately
What?
roll initiative as soon as Candy touches the device.
What? I didn't say
Damn
I
it.
touched it. I said I tinker with it.
You cannot tinker with a device without touching it.
Yeah.
I'm way too invested in tinkering. I'm distracted as fuck.
Okay.
Ikrid's ready.
I tried to leave.
You tried.
Ikrid was making tracks.
So,
Did you roll 2 initiatives?
I did. I didn't have my token selected
Ah.
the first time, so I just to save Blaze the trouble. If you select your token and
Yep.
re-roll,
Can you roll for Giles? And
I
Sal?
will in a moment.
and he's got to do all the damage first.
No, I've got to roll all the other things first.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. All the other
Oh,
things.
great. Well, good thing we didn't come alone.
Yep.
So, Zell is actually the first one to be like, danger, combat, as Candy touches the device, just, immediately, 4 arms, like, one in each of the corners of the room, punch in through the walls. just fucking decking through the walls, sending stone everywhere, as gargoyles start just fucking crawling their way in. 4 of the fuckers.
Beautiful.
Oh, there were gargoyles on the outside of this tower?
Yep.
That we never saw because they didn't exist?
No,
Because they were outside the tower.
I
There
thought
was
I
nothing
think
inside the room.
I thought I
On
remember
our
them being
approach.
described.
Oh, did you? Well,
I
did
thought I
not.
remember hearing something about gargoyles in a previous.
Or get my bullshit then.
I mean, it's entirely possible I fucked it up. It's entirely possible that they were there. I don't remember, because this is a side game and we have months between sessions.
Yes.
Everyone in this campaign, even the DM, is a bit
Yeah, so
Loosey-goosey.
they're currently, like, on the ceiling, though, so Zell isn't in range of them right now, with his
But
sword, at least.
He's got a cannon.
Yep,
Bitches
So-
love cannons.
indeed. He doesn't have his dragon buddy, however.
Which is an action to get back. So, like, that could have definitely been done before now.
Yep.
If only his player was here.
Do you want to just make that happen?
As an action, you can magically summon a drake that's bound to you. Summon. Okay.
Yeah,
Is
if
there
it-
a cost to it?
No, it's free, and if he's done it more than once on a day, he has to use a spell slot.
All right.
I don't think he has today. This is the first time Des died.
Indeed. So
Yeah, it's just better Beastmaster because they don't have to find a new beast. They can just go, oh, he's back.
we
Be
will
fair.
respawn a Des.
If you
He's
play
so
a champion fighter with a pet using the sidekick rules, you're playing a better version of Beastmaster Ranger.
Or a rogue if you're ranged.
I mean, champion fighter is fucking like annihilates things at range.
Champion is the genericist of the fighter, isn't he? He's the one that crits on a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And or an 18 if you're high enough.
I was gonna say, yeah, to begin with.
Crazy.
Genericist.
All right. He is the genericist. So let's see.
That was my first D&D character. A
Danger,
half-orc
Will Robinson.
champion fighter.
Oh, fantastic. Roll 20. Come on. There we go. All right, the gargoyle sheet will load. So yeah, they can be damaged with electricity, which makes all of 0 sense to this guy.
Why?
Yeah,
The
rock
gargoyles.
types are strong against electric types.
So Zell's gonna snap. I mean, he's already got, like, I think it's 4 shells in the chroma cannon, so he's just gonna lift that and blast away at the nearest gargoyle.
I believe that means they would resist Dan. If rock is super effective against electric, then electric would be weak against rock.
That's not always the way it works, because dragon is super effective against dragon.
That's fair, but dragon and fairy are weird.
Yes. Anyway, so he blasts the nearest gargoyle with the chroma cannon for 21 elemental damage.
God
Oh, shit.
damn.
The chroma cannon's pretty strong, but it's only got a limited amount of shells, and I'm
Yep.
spending them. All right. And you guys have multi-attack at this level, don't you?
Yeah, we're
Right.
level 6.
So he's just gonna fucking spend another shell.
For what it's worth, we can't see any of these headlines.
Of course you can't, because why would the module be set up that way?
Why would it be right?
Why would anything work?
Indeed. Okay, so give me a second to...
One.
Oh, then I guess a second per enemy.
One. 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 You have gone overtime.
Actually, no. No, you should be able to see all the health bars now.
Sure
Yes,
can.
but it took longer than 4 seconds.
I swear to God. Right. So, this gargoyle has been blasted. This gargoyle's slightly bigger than all the others. You've got, like, 3 regular-sized gargoyles, which are about person-sized, and 1 Hulk-sized gargoyle over here, but
Mine.
taken a good chunk out of it.
Got the initiative for it, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Which brings us to Icrid.
Trying to make a Team 4-star Vegeta reference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just gonna come right up here and sandwich him into the corner.
They're on the ceiling.
Oh, how tall is the
Sandwich
ceiling?
him into the ceiling.
Good 30 feet.
Oh, that's up there.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Which is why Zell used the range.
Yep. I thought it was like
Mhm.
10 or 15.
No.
Huge. Okay. We did talk that if I didn't have any of my equipment, I could fly technically with the wings. Is that
You wanna-
still a rule?
You want to ditch your equipment and fly at this guy?
Yeah, I'd like to fucking slap my backpack off onto the ground and then fly up there.
Yeah, you said mine when I mentioned one of them was Hulk big. I pointed to the one that's Hulk big and you've gone for a different one. Are you...
Oh, no, I'm just fucking wrong. Okay.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah. Alright.
My brain's operating a little slow. You said one of them's Hulk big, and then you've got 3 regulars, and like you were
Mhm.
pointing at this guy, so I was like, all right, that's Hulk big. Let's go.
Regular Hulk.
They're all the same size, though.
Sure. Okay. Did that make it easier?
Yes,
Is that...
thank you.
We already had it covered, but yes.
Okay.
Totally unnecessary.
It's not unnecessary.
Why you bully me?
The fuck?
Funny.
Do your goddamn attacks.
Yeah, right. Transformed, unarmed, 1 attack, 2 attack.
Okay. 1 hits.
Cool. And I'll attack again with my bonus action if it didn't cost me a bonus action to drop all my shit.
No, it didn't cost you a bonus action to drop all your shit. Also, did you do your Crimson right?
I thought I had it going from last combat.
How long does your Crimson right last?
Until I have a short rest.
Then, yeah, it's still going.
I'll double check real quick, though.
Means until you let go of the weapon or until
Attacks you make with this weapon are magical and deal extra damage to your Teamcraft die. A weapon can hold... Wait, what? Where the fuck? When you have an array active... No. Why is it not here? Oh, there we go. The effect right... The effect of the right lasts until you finish a short or long rest. Period.
Okay. Well, you definitely didn't get that short rest, so it's still going.
Copy that. And there's my bonus action attack for a 22, which I hope hits.
Yeah, that hits.
For another 13.
Alright. So it takes the 4 lightning perfectly normally. The slashing / bludgeoning, not so much. That's having trouble actually digging into this rocky beast's hide. And it is rock all the way through. Even as you slash into it, it's difficult to dig through this thing.
Wonderbar.
Wunderbar.
Alright, is that your turn, Icrid?
We're gonna do something neat. No action required. It says to hit him with a brand of Castagian.
I have no idea what that is. Can you link the ability?
Yes, I can. Should
of
be
castigation.
right. There it is. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't read. Castigation. Band coming in clutch.
Channel Hemocraft magic to sear an arcane brand into that creature. Right. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or a creature you can see within 5 feet of you, the branded creature takes psychic damage. Perfect. Alright. Excellent.
Because why not?
And that's your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okay, it's Giles' turn. What's Giles being told to do?
I mean, Candy hasn't taken an action yet, so Giles is doing whatever Giles thinks is correct.
Okay, Giles is going to move here. He is going to hold an action. If anything gets into threatening range of Candy, he's going to bite the crap out of it.
Okay. You go, dog.
And then we've got Gargoyle. So, Candy's the one that touched the thing. This gargoyle comes streaming down toward Candy.
Des
Which-
didn't go, by the way.
Hmm?
Des didn't go, by the way. Is he just taking the dodge action after Zell's turn?
Yes. Because I don't know how to run Des.
Also, real quick, Crimson Right makes my attacks magical and gives them bonus damage.
Ooh.
Sure.
So if they resist the bludgeoning, that's fine, but the magic damage was not
Sure.
normal, it was magical. Or the bludgeoning damage
The
wasn't
magic damage
normal.
was magical. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You used it at the end, though.
No, that was the castigation. The Crimson Right was active from last combat. That was the thing we were talking about.
Yeah. And he said bludgeoning damage was not as impactful as normal, which usually means some kind of resistance.
Indeed. All right. Well, Giles tries to make a bite, completely mucks it up. So that doesn't work out too well. So you see him snap his jaws, but it's just not working as well as it should. Then the gargoyle takes the rest of his action, and it's going to try and bite Candy and then claw at her.
Yay!
I believe you can see those attacks. No,
Nope.
that says to GM. All right, so a 23 to hit for 4 piercing damage with the bite,
Okay.
and then a follow-up crit with the claws for a whole 8 damage.
Amanon, can he dodge that?
Smart play.
I have a reaction that I could do on the first one. What was the to hit?
23.
Never mind.
It's not worth it. My AC is so low.
Okay, so that's his turn. And then we've got the big boy. So you flew up here, right, Ikrid?
Yep. No, we are dueling on the ceiling here.
Excellent.
Well, I'm flying, but you know.
So he is going to make a strength check to grapple you.
Oh, okay.
That's a nat 20.
Okay.
So 22.
Right. Do you want strength or athletics?
You defend with athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh, okay. Well, I have advantage for strength because I'm transformed, so we're gonna roll that one.
Mhm.
That's only a 20.
That's a 20. Okay.
Oh my.
He drags you out into midair, and then he stops flapping his wings, and he is going to position you under himself and just plummet.
Oh,
He
I see.
cannot hold his whole weight. So you're
No.
now falling 3 floors to the ground.
Does this resolve this turn, or does this take time to happen?
We're gonna give you the grace of it resolving by next turn, so you have some time to resist your fate.
Thank you.
And then it's Candy's turn.
Yeah. So the bitter brew is an action, right?
Mhm.
Is it an object interaction or is it just an action?
An action.
Great. Yeah, fuck it. I'll roll the dice. Well, I'm gonna try to drink a bitter brew. It's a con.
Mhm. Yep, it's a con save.
Fuck. Can I use my inspiration on that
Sure you can.
to reroll?
Yep.
God damn! Come on! How the fuck?
Candy, you have never tasted something so grotesque in your life, you can't keep it down.
Okay. I bonus action disengage and I am going down the stairs.
Alright, so Candy touches the device, gets hit and bit, and then just fully dips after trying to take a bitter brew.
I'll be back. I just need a moment.
As you see fucking Ikrid get blasted out the window that the fucking they punched a hole in.
Yeah.
You just hear, oh! You're like, see ya!
Oh my god, this is horrible. I'm gonna go. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, I'm gonna go 25 feet. So I don't know, maybe like just down the hatch.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I have the dodge action. That's my turn. I can't do anything else, I don't believe.
You mean disengage?
Yes, sorry, disengage.
Okay. Right. So, can this gargoyle even make it to Candy? I don't think it can. Like, it wants to chase. Yeah, fuck it. We'll chase her down the stairs. All right. So this gargoyle just wings down the stairs. It's got a fly of 60 feet, so it can make it pretty much all the way to Candy.
Mhm.
So Candy, a gargoyle just wings down the stairs towards you. There's only like really room for you and him, but he is gonna try and put an end to you for daring to touch the device.
See it trying to
So,
get me through the hatch then?
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So that is a 20 to hit and a 13 to hit.
The 20 hits.
All right, you take 5 piercing damage as it just leaps through the hatch and like bites onto you.
I'm
It
uncanny
can't get a
dodging
claw.
that.
Cool.
I
So you
can.
take 2 damage.
Can I? Do you only get one reaction per round?
Yes,
Okay, then I don't have uncanny dodge.
you do because you just took your turn.
It
Your
refreshes?
reaction
But we're still in the
refreshes.
same round.
Yeah, it refreshes on your turn.
Okay, so would that be a
So
2
you-
or a 3?
2. You round down.
Okay.
And then it's Nero's turn.
Alrighty. Do I see the big guy at the window?
He is plummeting, so he is well out of view.
Oh, okay. In that case. Oh, can I see the back of this guy as he's going after Candy?
I believe Candy said she moved 25 feet down the stairs, so he would be 20 feet after. He moved a full 60 feet because he's got a fly speed of 60.
Okay then. Well, in that case, I'm just going to move to here and Eldritch Blast this guy, because at least I can see him.
Yep, you definitely can. 14 does not beat his armor class, unfortunately. 17, however, does. 8 force damage,
Oh.
which is not resisted at all. So you blast a few fragments of stone off this gargoyle, and it turns to you, sort of grimacing. I believe this
Blaze
is
hit.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I thought you were done. So I was trying
No.
to make a joke.
This is the one that initially winged into the room and bit Candy, and then she ran off. And Giles tried to bite at it, and it seems to have lost most of its targets and is now fixed eyes on you, Nero.
Cool.
Uh,
Yeah. Alrighty, that's me.
Okie dokie. And then we've got this gargoyle that doesn't look like he's moving because he's not moving on the token layer. He's moving down to ground level to go after Giles. So he is going to bite and claw at the doggo. That is an 8 to hit and then a 23 to hit. So Giles suffers 7 slashing damage and yelps as claws are raked through his shadowy visage. Right. Then we are back round to Zell and Dez. So So Zell's gonna order Dez to protect Nero, like get in front of Nero so nothing can melee them. Although Nero moves at the end of Zell's turn, Zell's going to pull his greatsword out and go down the stairs after the gargoyle. It was 25 feet, right? So he should be able to sandwich himself behind the gargoyle, leaving the gargoyle flanked between Candy and Zell at that point. And then he's because this just seems to be what Niles does. Gonna, at advantage, Great Weapon Master at the gargoyle. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that fucking
Yeah.
no room for
Okay.
interpretation there.
Nope. So he's gonna do tremendous fucking damage to this gargoyle.
That's insanity.
You can also use Dez's reaction to get extra lightning damage.
Okay, hold on. You totally messed up what I said. I was AFK. I could only move 25 feet to the top of the stairs. I said I barely got through the hatch. I am not 25 feet down the stairs. I couldn't move that far.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
so Nero would have been able to see the gargoyle, because that's why I said, oh, is the gargoyle trying to attack me through the hatch? Because the gargoyle would have to be right above the hatch, and I'm right below it.
Right, my mistake.
Which means nobody could have followed me down the stairs either, because I'm at, like, the top.
Yeah, so they would have just moved to your position and stopped.
Right. So I don't know if that changes a bunch of stuff, because it sounded like you were saying people followed me down the stairs.
I mean, it just means that Zell is moving to flank the gargoyle at the top of the stairs instead of down. But Nero, would you like to be attacking the gargoyle that was chasing Candy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then I will just switch the hit points around. And the one that was looking at you previously will not be doing that because it's not been hit by you.
Does that mean I can also see Candy through the hatch? Before Zell gets his giant robot ass out of the way?
I'm, like, probably 5 feet below it. I'm probably, like, on the first step or the second step, so I don't know, that's GM ruling.
Yeah, then you could probably see, like, her head, her horns, that kind of stuff. She's not fully obscured yet.
Alrighty, in that case, because I just think that's all I even need. And I want to double check. So much on my fucking. Here we go. Yep, she'll still be within 60 feet of me, so I'm going to head over the healing line.
Oh, awesome.
10.
Wow. That's maximum.
Thankies.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Pretty good.
I might live.
Okay, and now I will calculate the extra damage Zell just did to the gargoyle, which is...
Yep.
33, 40,
Sorry, that was bad timing.
52?
If he needs that, he can reaction lightning damage from Dez.
Yeah, so we're gonna... do a bit of math. So, due to resistances, it takes 26 damage, leading it to there, and then he will do the lightning damage. No, he can't both order... Oh, but he doesn't need to now. Yeah, Dez can just take the dodge action, and he will do the lightning damage thing, which is infuse strikes for an extra 1d6. So an extra 3 full damage, which is not resisted. Okay. So that's that gargoyle being dealt with. Dez takes the dodge action. I can't remember what we used for the dodge action. Let's use the ninja. Oh god, it takes up his whole token.
Where did Dez go? I can't see him.
Yeah, apparently not. Alright, well, that's Zell's turn, which leads us on to Ikrid. You now have an an attempt to escape your fate.
Yeah. Let's hope that this works out because, yeah, I'm using my action to escape this grapple.
Go for it.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, which the gargoyle will contest with a 15.
Well, that's sort of ass.
You do not escape the gargoyle's grapple.
Bite him.
Nope.
Do you have any bonus actions or any other special abilities?
Well, let me look at that. That's against a melee hit. Nope, that's a fighting style. No, we're just plummeted.
Just shapeshift in his arms.
What was that?
Just shapeshift in his arms.
That might not work. I don't think that's how grapple.
I don't know.
Well, you
If
tell
you're
me.
grappling.
Yeah, I was going to say, ignore mechanics for a moment. You tell me what your character is doing, and then I, the DM, will decide the mechanics of the situation.
Nothing. We
Nothing?
can't. No, we can't attack. We're not changing form, even if that could work.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking you change form, right? You get bigger than him, or at least the same size, and then you, like, try to maneuver him so he's gonna hit the ground first and you're gonna land on top of him.
Well,
Well,
I already burned my action.
Shit.
He's
I'm
already
already transformed.
yeah,
Shit.
he's already in wolf form.
Well, you're fucked, my guy.
That's what I was saying. So, like, if I shift, I'm gonna be a kobold.
Oh,
And that's
okay,
not
I
how-
misunderstood. I thought you had to shrink in order to fly.
Blaze and I talked about it off stream or off
He's allowed to
VOD.
He's allowed to fly if he dumps his backpack in the
Okay.
room, and that's that little pink square. Is
Yeah, if-
all of Ikrid's belongings are currently dumped in the room because he is
Nice.
flying.
If completely naked, can barely fly.
Yep.
So I have no potions, no brew, no anything. I'm just a werewolf underneath a gargoyle with no action. And no bonus action.
Ow!
Ow.
Alright, you're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, so it's going to be 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 66.
Not
Only
to
66 damage.
not to murderize Ikrid at all. But did the gargoyle not fly out of the hole that it created?
Yes.
And did you not say the ceilings in this room in particular were 30 foot high?
Yes.
Aren't we on the 4th
Yeah.
floor? Because the 1st floor, by the estimation of the bullywogs, is actually underground, you're only on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, so we're 30 feet up, but we were at the ceiling 30 feet further up, so we're 60 feet off the ground, is what Dan is saying.
Yep.
To further fuckify the situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would still try to maneuver it so you're gonna fall on top of him or something. I mean, you don't really have
already
many
used
options.
my action. I already used my
True.
action.
True.
Unless, because mechanically, there's nothing I can do to shove as a bonus action.
Again, tell me what you're trying to do as your character, and then let me, the DM, worry about the mechanics. What is Ikrid trying to do in this situation?
I would use my wings
Mm-hmm.
behind me. I would flurl them out as much as I could and try to use them like ailerons on an airplane to flip the direction of the fall, because you said that the gargoyle had folded his wings and is now
Yes,
plummeting. So
he
he's got
did.
no aerodynamics to him at all.
So you're desperately trying to catch the wind to flip it so that he's the one going down and you're going to land on top of him. Cool.
Yeah, I think that's the only...
Roll acrobatics.
Okay. Turn advantage off, because we don't definitely go get that. Oh, hello.
You exactly catch
Hello.
the wind, and the gargoyle is entirely not ready for him to be flipped underneath. He tries to put his wings out, and it's too late. He hits the ground, taking... You know what? No. You nat 20 this. You push off him just before the moment of impact. So, like, he doesn't release the grapple. He's still got his arms, but you're kicking down as he's impacting the floor. So he takes an additional, like, dice of damage. He takes 76 damage from the floor as he crashes back into it.
Damn.
And even though you haven't escaped, he's still holding tight onto you. You land on top of him, like, feet first, taking not a single point of damage.
Yeah, that feels pretty good.
Yeah, and that, kids, is why we roleplay our actions and then let the DM tell you what the rolls are, instead of just going, I'm going to make this check here.
Yeah, these are the mechanics that I understand. So this is what I planned for on my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
Let the plan go.
Yeah, let roleplay inform mechanics rather than vice versa. Okay, so that's Ikrid's turn. That is your action. You've dealt 20 bludgeoning damage to Gargoyle, which hurt him a lot, and you are currently stuck outside on the ground level with him. I'm not going to move you on the map because it will be easier for us to just continue with this setup.
Yeah, I'm super down.
And then it's Giles's turn. He is going to make a bite at the Gargoyle that's nearest him, although he is whimpering and looking after Candy. He can see that she is being tended to by Zell and Nero, who both seem to be trying to help her. So he is gonna bite at the Gargoyle.
Giles! What
He's
is wrong
just-
with you, Puppo?
He's not having a good day.
I woke him up way too early.
Yeah, he might have been in the middle of his nap or something, but he's not doing good.
It's 5 a.m. and he's like, oh.
Yep. Just groggy-eyed, blinking out of synchronous. Yep. Dim's in the same state that Giles is.
Asynchronously?
Yeah, there you go. I was going to say synchronicity, and I was like, nope, that's not the right word.
Asymmetrically.
Asymmetrically. Fair play,
Yeah,
fair
there
play.
you go. Okay. Alright, well, that's Giles' turn. He royally fucks it up. The Gargoyle is going to have a go. Which is a bite and a claw, which is a 21 to hit, and then a 20 to hit for a whole 12 damage. So Giles yelps again.
Man, these guys don't roll under 20.
They do not. Which brings us to the big boy outside, who, despite being slammed into the floor, is going to try and he's going to try and smash Ikrid's face into the dirt. So that is an 18 to hit.
Misses.
And a 13 to hit, which
misses.
I'm assuming misses even more. All right, so
yeah.
he is gnashing his massive teeth at you and swinging wide claws, and just. It must be that you winded him or something when he landed, because he is not making contact with you. Candy, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try to stab this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have advantage.
You do, because of Zell.
Which means I have sneak attack.
You do, for 2 reasons, because of Zell.
23.
Alright. So, Zell slashed across the back of this guy, forming cracks in your side, and you just go, oh, a crack! Pop your dagger in, slam the heel of your palm into the dagger, and you just shatter this guy. He just comes apart like a broken statue.
I stuck my dagger in his crack.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I come back up
Jesus
the
Christ.
I come back up the stairs.
Fuck all roleplay, I guess. Giggle about sticking your dagger in his crack.
Candy literally says that and giggles and then comes back up the stairs.
When pegging goes wrong.
Okay.
Can I stand in Dez's space because he's a small?
Sure.
Is that how it works? I don't want to break your rules.
I will allow it.
Okay, then I'm gonna run over and see that they're trying to attack my doge and use my offhand. I believe I still have an offhand.
You do have an offhand that hits. For 6. You try a similar thing, but there aren't any cracks in this guy, so it doesn't shatter him to a million pieces.
No, I just stab him in the lower back, and I'm sad about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Okay. And then it's dropping off the turn order's turn, and it's Nero's turn.
Alrighty. Point at this guy. Let it rip.
Which is this guy?
I will point again.
There we go. Okay. Didn't show up the first time. Yeah, that hits.
You.
It's 6 force damage. And that super hits. For
You.
10. Okay.
I'm feeling light. Yeah, that's me.
Okie dokie. The gargoyles are bite clawing at Giles with advantage now, so that is a 20 to hit and a 15 to hit, both of which do. So Giles is getting ganged up on somewhat terribly. Many yelping noises as they're tearing through his shadowy form. He's trying to reform, but they're tearing at him faster than he can reform.
God damn it.
And then it's Zell's turn. What would Zell do? Candy's taken up the first position of advantage. Yeah, I guess move here and do the same crazy shit that he always does. So 2 Great Weapon Master attacks. This time,
I was going to say, he has in the past used Des to give himself advantage.
I believe Des moves at the end of Zell's turn. So he
Oh.
can do that for next turn, but not for this turn.
Is that a fact? Okay.
So 16 hits, and that's a nat 20. Right, and I also forgot that part of Great Weapon Master is if you hit a nat 20, you get to use your bonus action to make another attack, which he fails. So,
Or if you get a kill, I believe. Great Weapon Master is awesome.
Or if you get a kill, so he does... frankly, ludicrous amount of damage to this gargoyle.
That's
that
fucking
like
insanity.
50? 50
Oh,
something?
more than 50. Yeah, he's at 44 and 8 is 56.
56.
Yep.
Leaving this gargoyle with a whole 2 hit points. If he'd used the Zell ability, he probably could have killed it, but I thought another Great Weapon Master swing. So, anyway.
I believe the Zell ability is either his reaction or Zell's reaction.
He is malfunctioning a bit, so he might make different decisions than normal.
Unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action, it just dodges. Right, no, that's the Drake Companion. Where's the... Oh, Lord, I don't know. I don't know where...
I don't even know where that ability comes from.
Yeah.
Reading through the Drake Warden.
Infused Strikes, it's called, and I see it on his thing, but I don't see where it's listed.
It's part of the Drake companion sheet. It gets infused strikes when another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits a target with a weapon attack. The Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the target to take an extra 1d6 of the damage type of the Draconic Essence.
Okay,
so it's just a reaction.
Yeah,
that
the
Drake
Drake's reaction.
Okay, so it is Dez's reaction. You were correct. All right, well then Dez will empower and only needs to hit a 2. And gets a full 6. So this gargoyle fucking explodes.
Let's fucking go!
As Zell carves into it and like leaves it just about standing, and then there's just a little static burst from Dez from between Candy's legs, which just hits the gargoyle's center chest, and he just looks down, and all the cracks across his body are glowing, and then he erupts.
Gotten a little close to my crotch, guy.
Alright, he can't move Dez because he used his bonus action. I think he still has
blowing
more...
in the wind, Marilyn Monroe style.
I think he still has more movement though, so we'll position Zell here. And then it's Ygritte's turn.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna fully the dude underneath me, is he prone?
No, he got up during his turn when he attacked you.
Cool. So in that case, yeah, we're not gonna break the grapple, we're just gonna lean into it. Kind of like a Rorschach, yeah, you're stuck to me, I'm not stuck to you kind of bullshit. And
Right.
fucking rip into him.
Alright, Beyblade, let it rip. That is all 3 hits. Okay.
For a fuckload.
Yeah, I'm not bothering to add that up. You absolutely murk this gargoyle in the hole that you slammed him into.
Oh, yeah, I just want to fucking pull his little stone head right off.
Yeah, so much like the gargoyles previously, you shatter this one to pieces with your bare claws. You tear off its head. The head breaks down and like starts to crumble in your hands, and you're left with a bunch of rubble and a white mask.
Oh,
What?
how heavy is the mask?
Heavy as the head that wears the crown.
I was saying, is it too heavy for me to fly back up to the top?
I believe we discussed that, yes.
I
You
would say,
can
'cause-
only fly when you are absolutely unencumbered.
Hmm.
So I mean, because like I wasn't sure if I had like a pound or two of wiggle room.
No, I'm genuinely going to be that guy. And
No, I'm
Wow.
fully for it. So
I'm not.
instead of Ikrit's gonna flap his wings and struggle to fly back up to the top.
Yeet it.
He's gonna make it like 3 inches off the ground before coming back down. He's gonna sigh, fold his wings, and then start running around the outside of the castle to the main doorway.
Oh, that's your decision. Okay.
Yeet it.
I was thinking something very different.
Oh,
I love the
no.
comedy of it.
Just do remember that you can fly in your other form.
Yeah.
Okay, no, but you're going to run around. All right,
He's really
cool.
high right now. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Ikrit is super high. I'm getting there.
He
And,
was. He's very low at the moment. Like,
Oh, you
several
think-
floors lower than the rest of you.
Clever. But no, I'm out of transformations for the day, so we're gonna ride this one out till it falls apart.
Okay. Excellent.
And double dashing, I don't get any kind of bonuses or perks to my speed, so it's only gonna be 60-foot rounds.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right. So that leads
And-
us round to Giles.
And my
Giles,
next couple
retreat.
turns.
Retreat.
Disengage.
Okay. Giles will take the disengage action. Giles retreats specifically to behind Candy.
Good.
So that's his turn. That was disengage, which is main action because he's not a rogue. Which leads us on to dead gargoyle and Candy.
And I run in. To stab.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely gonna hit.
Wait.
Waiting.
I need my sneak attack chart. If I'm standing next to Zell, do I get sneak attack? It has to
If
be
an-
me alone
yes.
or them alone, right?
If an enemy is within 5 feet of an ally of yours, which Zell is, it doesn't matter where you're standing.
Oh,
it matters
okay,
if
okay.
the enemy is within
Okay.
5 feet of an ally.
Okay. I'm not gonna remember that, but okay.
Okay.
And I assume that doesn't kill him, so offhand, that
It
misses.
does not kill him, and the offhand does not make it through his rocky hide.
Yep. That's better.
Anything else?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
You didn't actually lose that bitter brew, by the way. You just couldn't get it down. You only lose it on a crit fail.
Oh, really?
Which I did.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So on subsequent turns, you may repeat trying to take it down if you wish.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Okay.
Unless
That
you're a
would-
fucking werewolf and then you can't chug a potion.
A high
Mhm.
werewolf.
That leads us on to Nero.
Oh, we're a low wolf, remember I got thrown out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't broke, no fix.
Oh,
Okay. 22 definitely hits.
8 down.
Okay. Blasts into it for about as much damage as Candy did with her sneak attack. That also hits. 14.
Damn.
Bloody hell. Alright. So you blast chunks out of the gargoyle. Much with previous ones, cracks are now appearing through its form from the damage you've inflicted to it. Anything else?
Don't have anything else. So, I'll send Calliope to keep an eye on Ekwood.
Okay.
Because it's like, oh yeah, it could fucking plummeted out the window with a gargoyle. I should probably check on him.
Yeah, how fast can Calliope move?
40 feet around.
Right. Okay. Is that with dashing?
Oh,
though?
sorry, no, 40 feet is her movement speed. So
Right,
80
so 80
around.
feet around. Okay, yeah, so she can start catching up to Ickrid then. I'll try and keep track of that in my head.
Yeah, she'll like just fly out the hole that the gargoyle made, look down and see Ekwood moving, and then diagonally move to
Yeah.
kind of just
Diagonal.
float. Like
Here.
the plan will be to just like fly about 10 feet above him.
Okie doke.
How many
Uh,
rounds do you think it will take to get Ikrid back in there? And then I'll just keep track of the rounds as we go, so it's one less thing you have to deal with, Blaze.
I mean, there's one last thing. The combat's going to be over before we start need to track that, so it's going to be roleplay
That's fair
focus
enough.
pretty soon. So I was just going to not. The gargoyle is going to attack. Oh, who looks weaker? You know what? Zell's sparking, so it's going to go after Zell. That's a 6 and a 16. Zell's armor class is 18, so I can just go fuck myself. It's Zell's turn, and now I get to kill my own NPC.
At least you're killing things.
Yep. Alright, so that hits, because of course it does. That does not. 21. Right. So I don't kill my own NPC for once. Hooray! It's been around, so we can still use Dez's thing, can't we?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a regular reaction. It
Ah!
doesn't have a limit.
Okay, so 1 extra damage, and he will order
1
Dez
hit point.
with his bonus action to get in and bite the thing.
Ah.
Yes, the count. Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Good job, Dez. 7. Alright. So this gargoyle is getting very badly beaten up. Ikrid, I assume you move another 60 feet?
Yep.
Okay. Giles is staying put, I guess?
Mhm.
He'll take the dodge
Doge
action.
action.
Yep, the doge action. And then it's Candy's turn.
I stab. 18.
18, yeah. That hits.
Sad.
You'll still get sneak attack.
I know.
Okay, well, that's enough. So, again, you repeat the same trick. Now you've got a nice big crack to work with. Slam your dagger in, and the gargoyle shatters apart, crumbling to bits and becoming inert as it does so.
And then I, turn to look around the room to see if there's any more. And I'm like, where'd Ikrid go?
He went out the window.
Why?
The big gargoyle dragged him out.
I run over to the window?
Oh, don't worry. He killed it and is on his way upstairs.
Yeah, the window's actually at the top of the window is on the ceiling, which is where they punched in through. So yeah, it's a bit out of your reach.
What is a window? It's not a hole, persevering.
I go back to tinkering with the thing.
Okay. Ikrid, as you're rushing through the castle, the bullywugs seem to be out in force with Spatagu talking to them in bullywug language, but it's not that they don't pay attention to you, it's just that they're not hostile to you anymore. They just kind of watch you doing that uneven blink thing.
As I come screaming past or racing past, I guess. Did they notice and then stop their conversation and just watch me as I run through the room, or do they maintain the conversation?
Spatagu's still talking. They're not talking back. The bullywugs are just watching you, and in fact, when Spatagu notices the crown in your hand, he also stops talking and starts watching you.
You said it was a mask.
I keep messing it up. Just roll
Which
with
is it?
It's a mask.
Okay.
It's a magic item that transfers back and forth between a crown and a mask.
It's a mask, but if you wear it on the top of your head, it's a crown.
I hate you.
Jesus Christ.
There
are rules to these things!
Alright, so you're
Worst
rushing through
DM,
the castle.
10 out of 10.
Candy, you're messing with the device?
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Didn't work the first time.
An Arcana check.
Yeah. What?
You're surprised at your own check.
I have a 0.
So you figure out that this is a Farseer device. You mess with a few of the buttons. Make me a sleight of hand check as well.
Sleight of hand. Oh, I'm good at this one.
Okay, you succeed and figure out how to operate the device successfully against all fucking odds. is there a destination within 200 miles that you would wish to view?
Show me Icrid.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes!
He's at the bottom floor of the castle, running up the steps with a mask in his hands.
Where did he get that? What? How do I see it? Is it like where is it being projected? Like
It's being beamed into your mind's eye.
oh shit.
So no one else can see what you see. You're just having a vision.
He's got the mask. I think we're done.
Who's got a mask?
Icrid. I can see him.
Huh.
This device, like, I don't know, it's like letting me see whatever I want.
Grand?
Do you want to try it?
Sure, why not? What do you do?
I don't... You push these buttons and, I don't know, you tell it what you want to see? I, like, step out of the way.
Alright.
Okay, make me an Arcana check.
Fucking gladly.
Even at advantage, I gave them the instructions.
That's actually not... I mean, yeah, sure, with advantage on the Arcana.
17.
17? Okay, now a sleight of hand check.
14.
You miss the DC by 1 on the sleight of hand check. So you mess up the controls. You get a vision of, like, a farmer in his field. You have no idea where. Just, like, stroking a cow.
What the fuck?
Not even talking, just a random human farmer. He's got like a pitchfork just like resting against his shoulder, and he's just petting a dairy cow that is like lazily munching on grass.
Is it frosty around?
Yeah, it's pretty frosty.
Alright, well this is weird.
What are you seeing?
Seeing a guy stroke a cow.
What? Well, we'll ask it to, like, to show you something.
The cow or the farmer?
No, you, like, anything you want to see. I asked it to show me Icrid, and it showed me Icrid.
Oh, alright. Sure, why not? I'll ask it to show me Lord Frieza.
Make another sleight of hand check for the controls.
Oh.
Okay, fantastic. I'm so glad you missed because
Identical rolls.
this
Mhm.
gives me the opportunity as a DM to do something I've wanted to do. You ask it to show you Lord Frieza, and the device is like, which one?
Shit, I actually don't know if it's the one with an I or the one with an E.
What do you mean?
So you get like you mess with the device, you get the which one, and then you see like a vision of just a white dragon, full like size white dragon, just winging through the air. Like you can see it full picture, and it's above the clouds. So you just see like cloud layer, an open sky, and a gigantic, like bigger than you've ever seen in your life. We're not talking ancient dragon, we're talking great worm. Just the biggest thing you've ever seen, winging through the sky with like these brilliant blue eyes. And like usually white dragons have very beady little eyes, but the glow of them is so intense that they look like they're just beaming out. And after just a couple of seconds, the dragon's head turns and looks directly at your field of vision. And it stops flying forwards. Like, it just starts, like, beating its wings down to hover in place and orients its entire body towards your field of vision.
Or again, alive. I think it can actually see me.
Wait, what? That's not good. What are you looking
No,
at? Is it still the farmer?
no. I did what you said. Like, I'm looking at Big White Dragon. I think it's on Lord Freezer.
Turn it off. Turn it off. I start pushing buttons.
How?
Okay.
I think off.
Candy and Nero or both make me a sleight of hand check to switch it off.
I will assist Candy. Ooh.
Oh, no.
So, as the dragon pulls closer and goes to speak, off. So you're just seeing the room. You're just seeing the room and the thing.
Did it work?
And I'm back.
Okay. Oh my god. I wonder if it knows where we are.
Honestly, got no idea. It was big though.
How big?
Like, bigger than this room, for sure.
I facepalm. Alright. We need to get to Ikrid.
I think Ikrid's coming to us. Hang on, let me just check in. I check in with Calliope. Is Ikrid still jogging upstairs?
Oh, I thought you were going to start
Yeah,
using the device again.
I like go to stop them from touching the device again, and then I see them not going for it. I'm like, oh.
No, their eyes just go like glazed, like glazed over and start glowing gold.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? Just narratively, it would be perfect as if Ikrid pops into the room now. So yeah, Ikrid, you just got to the top of the second set of stairs. Roll me a Constitution save.
What?
Yeah, you're completely out of breath. You've got the mask in your hands, and you are just like winded, like.
Get everybody else.
Hilariously, Nero can no longer hear from their own ears or see from their own eyes, but they can see and hear from Calliope's. So all Candy gets is just Nero going, "All right, I think he's here."
Oh god. Yep.
Yeah. Oh hey, everyone's dead.
Where did
Look
you
what I
get
found.
that? Yeah, where?
It was in the big one.
In it.
Yeah, when I ripped its head off, the mask was in my hands.
Can I see it?
What do you what what do you want to do with it?
Store it because that's what we need so we can get the fuck out of here.
Do we know that it's what we need?
Yes, that is what we need.
Okay.
I try to take it.
He resists it first and then just lets it go.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my bunny backpack. Seal it up tight.
Mm-hmm.
We should get out of here. That device let us see, like, stuff, and Nero saw Frieza?
Pretty sure it was Lord Freezer.
Yeah.
Don't know if it was the one with the eye or with the E though.
I don't know
The
what you
machine
mean
seemed
on
to
that.
think though. The machine seemed to. When I was like thinking about Lord Freezer, the machine was like, "Which one do you want to see?"
There's two?
Which one?
Yeah.
Don't like that there's more than one implied by that.
Yeah, that's probably not great if I'm honest. But,
So wait a minute. You could look at anything in the world. And
yeah.
it shows the entity that's hunting us?
Well, I just wanted to see if the fucker was like, close by or.
Is he?
I didn't see any like clear identifying landmarks just suggest that he was near here. So.
But you
So you
said he
took
was
a
looking
gamble.
back.
He was looking back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get out of here. We need to go to the portal. We need to leave now.
Yes, like yesterday.
Almost to punctuate Candy's words, the entire castle shakes as
Nope.
a gigantic impact
Nope.
hits
Down the
the
stairs.
castle.
Down the stairs. Go, go, go.
You all rush down the stairs?
Yum.
Cool.
Yum.
Wait, hold on. No, yeah, I pick up my backpack. I can't.
Right.
Yeah, no, sure. I'll allow you to do that.
Giles, come on.
Giles goes with you.
I'm
And
going to
so-
send Calliope out the hole and see what she sees. I'm
Out
gonna
the hole, you say?
Wait.
yeah, I'm gonna
Can you walk while you're doing that?
climb on Hazel and get Hazel
Okay.
to hold me. Because
Taxi.
I'm 3'2" and weigh 40 pounds, so I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
Hazel can carry me.
Hazel will, in fact, happily carry you and bolts after everyone. So
And,
Calliope's exiting the window, right?
The hole, yeah.
Okay. No, there's no way I can't do it. Luck check.
All right now.
What?
It's a D20.
Yeah.
I've been so lucky today.
Oh,
Okay, 13. So Calliope comes out the window and just gets a sense of, okay, fucking hold on a second. Calliope darts back in the window, and then this wave of cold, like, and I don't mean wave of cold as in, like, a feeling of cold. I mean a blast of intensely sub-zero something waves across the castle from one side to the other, freezing the top of the castle. It is iced over. And Calliope manages to get out of the way before it just obliterates them. However, their now exit out the room is covered in a thick, solid sheet of what doesn't just look like ice. It looks like fucking magical permafrost.
I'll get Calliope to return to me.
Although, judging by that, you almost think you've got the answer that you needed.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, all right, so freezer's outside.
great. Run faster.
Oh, I'm not in control of that anymore. Zell is doing that for me.
Okay.
Running as fast as I can.
I would, as we're running by the lower level, just be yelling to the mage guy as we're going.
Uh-huh.
Shit's about to go down. If you want to live, come with us. And just fucking go book it for the slide, the water slide.
Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to live.
Okay. So you're just sprinting for the water slide?
Yep.
All right. So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Let's put everyone on the same position on the map. Like, you've just got down the stairs.
Yep.
Nero is being carried by Zell. You do have dogs with you. We'll leave their tokens off right now. So the castle's coming down as something is pushing massive claws through walls and just crumbling them. Like, something on floors above is tearing through this castle. And I mean through it like it's tissue paper.
Great.
So as everyone runs, make me dexterity checks for falling rock and debris.
Just a
Okay.
dex check?
Right now, just a dex check.
I'm being carried. Does that?
I
That's
mean,
Zell.
there's always the opportunity if Zell fails ones, you can leap out of Zell's arms. So Zell's making a dex check. In fact, you know what? I'm the DM. You make the dex check, and that will count for you and Zell, because I have been rolling too many of these today. Excellent.
No.
So climb up Zell and put my shield over our heads.
Right. So, Candy, you avoid taking damage. Ikrid, you take 6 bludgeoning. Nero and Zell are taking 6 bludgeoning.
No, I'll remember the arm.
All right.
The mage.
he also took 6 bludgeoning, but has that weird thing going on where he's a lot more durable than he should be. So that's a dash. You guys make it. If I can. Giving you 60 feet. And then you're nearly to the stairs, but one more of those dex checks on the way.
Beautiful.
Okay. So just Nero and Zell taking another only 3 damage each. And then you make it to the water slide. So you guys flinging yourselves down the water slide?
I'm gonna use my wings
Mm-hmm.
to glide down the chute.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I'm stopping at the foot of the stairs and trying to down a bitter brew before I go down.
Okay, make me a constitution save.
Yes. Suck it.
Okay. You literally do suck it down.
I do. I don't remember the roll.
You
though.
suck it up and you suck it down.
3d6 plus 5.
Is
Can
that
you
what it
just
says
do
on
a
the magic
plus
item?
5 on it? Will it roll that?
Yes.
Whoops.
So 13 hit points restored to you. Is anyone else taking a bitter brew or doing anything, or are you just getting down the stairs?
I don't have bitter brews, so
If you want one, I have a spare one.
Have you already used both?
I never had any.
Nero came in last.
Oh, that's right.
didn't
Yeah, we
stop.
took them all. Yep.
So Zell will offer you one. Candy's offering you one. So you're getting offered a drink if you want one.
Yeah, sure.
How many does
I'll
Zell
take-
have?
I don't know if Zell already took one.
I remember he crushed something, but I don't know if it was the bitter brew.
Oh no, it was a bitter brew. So Zell actually doesn't have a bitter brew left.
I give mine to Nero then.
Okay.
Millie, are you sure?
Yes, hurry up.
Alrighty. I will drink it.
Mm-hmm. So Constitution saving throw. It tastes horrible, like intensely bitter.
Woo!
But you love chewing raw coffee beans, so this is nothing.
That's fucking lovely.
It's like horribly burnt coffee, but you know,
It's not
you've
the worst.
genuinely drank worse to keep yourself going. So
I get 23 points of healing.
I think you have to roll it unless you have some special ability.
Yeah, I was going to say that's because you just take maximum, don't you?
You get Gift of the Ever Living Ones. Whenever
Ah.
you treat any dice rolled to determine the hit points you regain as having rolled their maximum value for you.
Even though this
So,
has
yeah,
like a
you're-
special condition?
Yeah, no matter what. If it's hit die, healing potions, healing magic, whether it comes from me or someone else.
It's the
Well,
kind
this-
of warlock they are.
Because this one has like if you nat 1, you vomit it.
Yes, but they 21 to the Constitution saving throw, so no problem there.
All right.
Right, anyone else doing any recovery stuff?
How much HP does Zell have? I can't see.
15.
And Icrid isn't looking
I
at
will
either.
just cure wound cell.
Icrid, do you have any healing?
Are we already in the hall?
I was going to say, you drank the bitter brew, so you might have to wait until next round for the cure wounds, and if you're not moving down the stairs, there might be another dex save.
I see, because Icrid shot down the stairs. I'm at the bottom.
Oh, all right. I stopped at the top, so I guess I can't talk to you. Never mind.
Yeah, so...
You're like, hey, Icrid, and he's zooming past you.
Yeah.
You just see his fucking flesh wings fluttering in the light.
Yeah, Icrid isn't even making dex saves or anything on the slide because they're flying down, so Icrid's just gone. So that's everyone's actions. Do you just continue, or are you going to wait and tend to Zell?
What I'll do is I'll just get to the bottom of the stairs. If I can, I'll just kind of like jump out of Zell's
Arms?
arms and head downstairs.
Okay. Make me 2 deck saves because it's very slip slidey and you're trying to do this rapido for life reasons.
Deck saves.
Yep.
16.
Nailed it. And one more.
That one!
No.
Okay. Ikrid, you make it to the bottom of the stairs, like, perfectly, turn around, and a fucking Nero is just bowling ball, like, straight at you.
Fucking move!
Can I catch him?
Yeah, try.
What do you want me to roll?
You're a big werewolf. Athletics with advantage.
Oh yeah, you're a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Nero, you were about to just fucking eat it, and you're now in the arms of a werewolf.
In
Ah,
the
grand.
arms of
The
the werewolf.
werewolf.
Out of the robot into the werewolf.
Into?
Yeah.
No,
Into the arms.
not into.
Into the arms.
of.
Oh,
Jesus.
I mean, they might be very into you, but...
Yeah.
Okay, right, so Nero's down. Candy, are you sliding?
I'm going to. I don't know. Like, do I have to wait 6 seconds to do another action?
I mean, it depends. You've still got your movement, so you can move down.
This
and
is
then
not a
take another
movement. I
action.
want to use my Onyx figure to say the word to have Giles get sucked back in and put it back in my bunny backpack.
Then yeah, you'd have to wait another 6 seconds and take another deck save.
Because even though his HP looks pretty high here, it's actually pretty low.
Yes, it's actually more like this.
Okay, then I'm gonna wait. So Zell
Okay.
can go down next.
Alright, so Zell will make... Can someone make a couple of deck saves for Zell?
Not it.
Zell is at +6, so roll me 2 d20s +6.
I'm +8. I can't do it.
I'll do it.
You could type it in manually.
Oh,
Okay,
So a 17 and a 26.
Alright, so Zell's great at this. They slide down, kick off the wall, land, roll, somersault, just absolutely fucking nail it. And then, like, once they've land, roll, somersaulted, like, they get to the bottom of the stairs, their head sparks a bit, and they go, guys, I think we should run. Right. So that's Ikrid down, Nero down, Zell
Mage.
down. The mage, yep, okay.
For what it's worth, Calliope just flies down.
I mean, that makes total sense. Right, so the mage is making 2 deck saves. Okay, so he was actually one of the first to jump down, so he would have probably been down before you, Ikrid, but he made the first one and then ate it completely on the second one. So when you're like down there landing and catching Nero, he is picking himself up and dusting himself off and like trying to adjust robes. All right, so Candy, deck save.
Can I put Giles away, or am I still waiting?
Deck save first.
What? I see.
Because the castle's falling
Save?
down around you.
A save?
Yes.
You were
Yes, a
making us
save.
roll straight before.
Was I?
Yep.
Was it not a save before?
I thought you were making us roll straight decks.
Previously, you said Dex checks.
Yeah.
Yes, we all rolled straight.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll continue with that. Dex check.
Fuck.
Okay. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
It's not an attack.
How is uncanny dodge worded?
It is when something attacks you.
Well, shit.
You don't have. Oh, and it's honestly like that.
Giles does manage to avoid the damage, however.
Oh,
thank
fuck
goodness.
you, Giles.
It could have killed him if he didn't.
Get back in your figurine. Stupid dog.
Giles sits and then just shrinks down to figurine size, and the figurine is sitting in the position that Giles was in, so you may now backpack Giles.
Okay. Backpack, seal, slide down.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Now 2 deck saves. Right, that's why I got confused.
Saves?
These ones are saves. Everyone else did saves. Alright, that's a pass and a pass. Alright, so you You navigate the slide at full speed and get down there after everyone else. Everyone's on their feet. It's not nearly as bad down here in the dungeon level. You can still feel that the castle above is being absolutely torn asunder, but it's not like there's no falling rocks down here. You can just feel the thrashing around.
Booking it.
Yeah, so you guys are just booking it to the
ladder.
Not to be
The teleportation
racist
circle.
to public Sparagu, but holds the fucking frog's legs.
Yeah, he's still on the layer above.
I have halfling luck,
Mm-hmm.
so that second deck save I made would have been a 21.
Ooh.
When I roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I can re-roll the die and must use the new result. Or I can re-roll the save altogether if you prefer.
Yeah, re-roll the save, just in case.
18.
18? No, you're fine. So,
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter because I think you healed back all the health anyway. But does that mean Zell doesn't take? Yeah, because I was making you roll as a unit, so I'll give Zell back 8 hit points
As a unit.
Zell is a unit.
Zell is a unit.
All right, so you guys are booking it to the teleportation circle.
That thankfully I found earlier.
You did, yes.
Well, we knew where it was. He told us.
Well, we knew what the room it was in, but we didn't know where.
As I'm running, I'm gonna just leap and jump on Zell. I have very little legs.
All right, Zell is happy to football carry.
Excellent.
Can we go down the ladder, okay?
I'm imagining that Nero, like, small dog, like, wiggles out of Ikrit's arms, runs over to Zell, then jumps on them. Because I was just holding you.
I just assumed that I hopped out of your arms after we got down there.
You know what? I was still carrying you as we were running, and then you were like Yorkie scrambling, like, to put me down to run over to Zell.
I mean, as long as someone's carrying me, I'm fine.
Okay, so you're staying in the arms of the werewolf then?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Right.
I shamed them into coming back to me. Ha 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 ha.
So I said, like, as you get here and start scrambling to the lower ground, you know how I said this area was just full of mist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what's it full of now?
So it's still full of mist, but the mist suddenly gets like freezing, like icicles are forming in it around you. So you can feel in the direction that you came from, like you can hear like something is inhaling just a big breath down into this hole, and this freezing blast of something is now chasing you through this area. So you can try and just yeet yourselves to the low ground, or a wave of frost might be washing over you guys. Do you like running leap off this thing, or do you try and brave the frost and then climb down?
I used my wings to glide to the bottom.
Fucking.
Okay.
I could probably take somebody with me. Oh, I've got Nero in my arms, so yeah, I'll just take Nero with me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Because they're only 30 pounds heavier than me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Gliding's a lot easier than flying.
Absolutely. You're not flying. You're falling with style.
Full Buzz Lightyear.
I'm gonna try sliding to the edge of the cliff and then quickly like drop, like I'm going sliding down low and then trying to drop myself down so I'm hanging off the edge and then jumping down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Roll dex.
Can I roll
acrobatics? You can use acrobatics for this one.
Please.
Yep. Absolutely. You nail that one.
Two Legolas.
And Zell's going to follow your lead. He's going to try and do exactly what you do.
Pulls it off by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Not as gracefully as Candy. Like, he scrapes along the ground a lot louder than she does. But also, he's got a lot longer legs because he's tall and gangly, so he doesn't drop as far as she does. So, anyway, you make it to the bottom, and just, like, you see over your heads, seconds later after you drop, just that burst of cold, as it hits walls, it starts freezing. Like icicles are forming on the walls. And a terrifying, like dragon-like voice screams into these caverns that it can smell you.
Is it saying it in Draconic?
No, it's saying it in common.
Huh.
It's yelling in common that it can smell you, and you can hear just the scraping of rocks and tearing of just the foundations of the castle as this very large thing seems to be trying to tear its way down to the area that you're in.
Are we convinced this magical portal thing is going to work?
I mean, it better.
Fucking better.
Okay.
Run.
Right, so you guys run another 30 feet. I assume that Ikrid is still carrying Nero.
Oh, 60 feet. We're gonna double dash unless something happens.
Yeah,
Is what you're
60
saying.
feet. All right. So, yeah.
Right.
Okay. So nothing for that 60 feet.
Oh,
Another
fuck.
60, and you're not quite there. Right. So,
I mean,
Mage guy
80's the
should
new
be with us
60, right?
too.
it's actually... All right, hold on.
80's the new 60, please.
I'm going to move the party. You're here when you... Just one of you looks back, and you can see a small humanoid figure at the high point of the lip where you guys had slid down mere seconds before.
We can't see that.
Standing there, like, you can see that.
I mean, Nero definitely will be able to, because Nero can see, like, right through darkness into this bright light.
Yeah, but this is fog.
Yeah, the fog has actually been, like...
'Cause
Okay, so when...
You said
when the
this
frost...
room was very foggy, so Ikrid couldn't even see in it.
It was, but you're looking up now, and when the frost breath came through and froze things to icicles, all of the vapor, all of the water mist that was fog, froze and dropped. So now you have a clear line of sight, like this snowy, ice-caked sort of cavern, and just standing at the top of this is this small elven humanoid figure who points a single finger towards you guys, and just beams of energy streak out.
Do the thing, 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 do the thing.
You ran out of movement for this round. That was your 60. So that's where this happens. So let's...
However...
mhm.
Can I become invisible? Oh, no. Well, yeah, because I could have bonus action dash because I'm a rogue.
Yes, you can. Would you like to become invisible?
Yep.
Okay. You become invisible.
Not that it's going to matter.
Oh, gee, look out for your fucking self.
I have the mask! I have the quest objective!
So it was going to be 4 spears of magical force, 1 at each of you. Now someone's taking 2. So everyone roll me a d20 luck check. I'll roll for Zell.
D20.
Oh god. Don't make me kill Zell.
It's okay, I can heal him.
So I guess invisibility, you know
It
what?
just
That's
pissed
actually...
him off. It just pissed him off.
That's
you can probably
perfect.
see it.
Yeah, so invisibility obviously doesn't work on this creature, as everyone takes... well, not everyone. We'll start from the top with the unluckiest.
Mage.
Fucking, like, prismatic spray.
Mage needs to roll.
Yeah, actually Mage gets a luck check as well. Oh, he does well.
Bitch.
So, Nero doesn't actually get targeted. It is Candy, and then Zell, and then... Oh, no, actually, it's Ikrid that was the luckiest, so Nero does get targeted. So it was Candy, then Zell, then the Mage, then Nero. So...
Which is weird.
All right, party tank,
I'm the
not
furthest
taking
away.
hits. Let's go.
Ikrid just turns around and holds Nero up.
I'm throwing you over my head.
Oh,
Okay.
Save yourself, huh?
13 damage to Candy.
I say, to be fair, Nero might
Can
have full
I
cover
uncanny
from
dodge
my body.
that?
It is an attack, so yes.
Fuck! What would that run down to? 6?
Wait, it was an
6.
attack. Did they beat armor class?
Look,
Listen here, you little shit.
Let's just...
Put it this way, if he rolls, there is a
Do-
pretty good
I
chance
was
that
gonna
he's going to
say-
get a natural 20 and we're just going to straight up die.
Do you want to risk the nat 20 being that this guy is attacking at a plus 18?
I don't know this guy. I'm not with him.
Like,
I'm
So,
fine with what you're
I'm
doing.
fine. I'm
Yeah,
fine. If you want
I
to roll
was-
for him,
I'm trying to do this narratively so you guys can live, but if you want me to roll, Basker...
I've never
I'll
met this
roll for
werewolf
you.
in my life.
I mean, you're not attacking me, so
Basker doesn't get a choice
You
or a
fucker.
preference, because Basker's not being attacked.
Right, who was next on the list? Oh, it was Zell. Zell's taking 12.
Does he have anything to reduce that?
No. So Zell just takes 12 damage as a spear of arcane light just pierces through him. Who's next on the list? Who,
Wait,
The mage? Yes, the mage.
did you say plus 18?
Yeah.
Yes. This is Lord Freezer.
Well, with an irony.
I'm not telling you.
My
What did I
invisibility
take?
breaks.
You're after the mage, so this is your one. No, you meet a DC of 10, so your
is it
invisibility
10?
doesn't break. It's DC 10 unless the damage is much higher. So 11 damage to you, Nero.
what flavor?
Force.
Damn.
So I go invisible, but you guys hear a squeak when we take damage anyway.
Okay.
Oh, when you said squeak, I thought you meant like Tougher Times squeak from Risk of Rain.
The fuck?
Oh, yeah. Alright, so that was his action for this round. Or in fact, it wasn't his action, it was his legendary action.
God damn it.
Would you guys like to move and maybe say a thing now?
Sure fucking would, Chief.
Okay. So you pile into the circle. And you're about to say a draconic word. Now.
Mhm.
Who knows the word?
Candy does and Ikrid does.
I thought we all did, but only a couple of us spoke Draconic, I thought.
Who's saying the word in this moment of panic?
Me? I've done it before.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me
And
an
I was-
intelligence check, Ikrid.
Slightly ahead of the pack.
Okay.
7.
Alright. So... how loudly are you trying to say the word?
I mean, it was like speaking volume, like I did before in this cave because it worked.
Mhm.
So it's like I've done this all of one times.
Nero's
Magic
gonna-
is weird for me.
Nero's
Right.
going to attempt to cover Eckford's mouth.
Okay, so Ikrid, you have like a big werewolf snout, and the halfling you're holding is now
Yep.
trying to cover your muzzle.
Interesting.
So,
What?
Nero's just like, shh.
Why? Why? We gotta do the thing. We gotta get out of here. Come on, come on, come on.
Really don't want him to follow us. Whisper it.
Eckford,
I
whisper
will
it.
whisper it.
okay, you get into the portal, you have this rushed discussion. Ikrid, you drop your voice as much as you can, you whisper the word, and the surroundings of you just change in a snap. You don't even have time to process it. There's no lag time between you being here and you now standing in a log cabin in the center of the floor with carved markings like there were in this chamber. But you are now somewhere completely different.
Okay. Can
Only
I?
him?
No, all of you.
Okay.
Oof,
Everyone.
okay. I thought everything was fine, and then you said only him, and then I like my throat dropped. I was like, "Girl, what?"
Before we disappear in Infernal, I'm gonna yell, "Bye, bitch!"
I will fucking murder you!
He speaks Infernal?
You really have to antagonize him.
I mean,
Yeah, as we get to the other side of the portal, like as soon as we drop,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna set Nero down and just like with my claws just start like raking the runes on the floor, hoping to destroy them.
I
You're
help.
trying to destroy the runes in the floor?
I help.
Yeah. Because as you
Oh.
said, it was like a wooden floor, so I
Yeah,
figured...
it's a wooden floor. All right. So you start destroying the runes.
I'm gonna look around and use Calliope to see if there's anything invisible or shape changed in this room.
Yes. How does shape change things look?
I believe either like their true
The
form,
normal form?
or you just hang on, let's see. It just says it fails to conceal anything from their sight.
Okay. So there's a wooden table in this room that looks, to Calliope's view, like it's a bit teethier than it should be.
Oh, excellent.
This is a wee heads up, guys. There's an American in the room with us.
Wait, is this blue guy's house?
It is not Blue Guy's house.
Okay.
Is it Kami House?
Yeah, Master Roshi's just chilling out in the other room watching TV. No, it's not Kame House.
Master Roshi's the mimic. What are you talking about?
God damn it.
Are we
Alright, so
able to chop up the runes?
You carve into the runes, like damaging the floor. You don't believe this teleportation circle is operable anymore. Like as soon as you destroyed a rune, it was probably inoperable. But you like frantically just carve all of them, like every single one.
Oh, yeah,
And
full
it's now-
werewolf rage. Just
Yeah.
fucking
now-
saw splitting.
It's just a mess of gashes in the floor, which has nothing magical to it. It's useless now.
I'm carving out some and then yeeting the chunk that I carved out.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
Me?
Yeah.
Athletics?
You're the one doing the tossing.
Do it. Not athletics, no, just strength.
Ah!
You yank it clean through the window.
Oh fuck.
You go ahead and
Uh,
do that. That was just rude.
It was like that already.
No, it really wasn't. I literally just saw you destroy this guy's floor and then throw a bit of it out through the window.
I mean,
Not enough of you ripping up his floor.
Deckard stands up and says, "Fuck this floor."
All right, I guess we're going there then.
yeah. Looking.
Don't approach that table.
Why?
It's a mimic. It will eat you.
Oh my god.
No, I won't.
Oh,
Mimics talk?
I mean sometimes they do. Sure.
I've never heard of that.
What's your deal then? If you're not interested in eating people,
Well, I live here.
Do I
Oh, but-
believe him about the eating people, and then does he live here?
It's a table. You're not very good at judging the intentions of a table that seems to have formed a little wooden mouth on one end of it to speak to you. And it's talking out like the corner of the table. It's not even formed the mouth in a place you'd assume a mouth to be. But make me an insight check on the table.
You want it straight roll or at advantage?
Let's go with a straight roll.
Insight on the table.
Ah!
25.
Yeah, you have a feeling when the mimic was pointed out that if they'd wanted to eat you, they'd have probably just gone, ah shit, I'm rumbled and attacked.
No way, I believe the mimic.
You believe the mimic, like this.
Okay,
It could have,
I'm gonna throw my arms out like
but
to
it's
stop the
sentient
party
and
from.
it's talking.
I'm gonna throw my arms out to stop the party if like anyone was like walking forward. Be like, hold on, guys, he's cool.
I'm just trying to
Yeah, I
find a
mean-
door.
he just said he wasn't nice. So this is like your house.
What? No, not really. I'm just placed here. You guys were supposed to bring the crown, right? And Candy,
Yeah.
you found the door. You're out. You're out if you want to be.
As I'm leaving, I'm saying he sounds like the blue furnace guy. He probably ate the blue furnace guy.
The blue furnace guy.
No, it's just Furnace taught me to talk, so similar sort of accent. Hello. I'm Brian.
Brian.
Future Brian.
Brian the
Oh,
Medic.
furnace. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like a couple of things to feedback.
So yeah, before we get to that, you fucked the floor completely. What's going on with that?
You know Lord Frieza?
Heard of?
Yeah. He was on the other side of the teleportation circle.
No, okay, fair enough. You fucked the floor completely. Good job.
I was thinking the same way.
It's a good one.
I do have to complain about the window, though.
I'm
What
gonna
should
fix
happen? No need for that. I mean,
I'm gonna fix
fair
it.
enough, Lord Freezer. Emotional moment, I get it. But, you know, I don't want to have to be the window, because then my arse would be cold.
I get it, Brian, and I'm gonna fix the window for you.
It
Don't
was
worry.
like that when I got here.
Really fucking wasn't. And
Maybe-
Daryl's gonna.
Make me a deception check, Candy. With disadvantage, everyone saw. Fucking 26. Alright. And he's like, alright, it was like that when we got there. How the fuck did that happen?
This is gaslighting, people. This is not okay.
Nero's gonna gather up the broken shards of glass and start casting mending on the window.
Okay. Right. So, you've got the crown.
No,
No?
no, we got a mask, but there was no fucking crown. That's part of the reason why I want to fucking complain.
Oh, fuck me. That means you need the other, what are there, 6?
I don't fucking know.
Furnace isn't good at this, is he?
Fucking
No.
apparently not.
Right.
Also, there weren't any fucking grung. There were bullywugs.
Okay. I'm sorry, I wasn't filled in with the... I'm just supposed to meet you guys here and
Yeah.
sort of...
You know,
Well-
fair enough, Brian. There's no point in taking that on you.
They're
Okay.
frogsicles now.
And
Oh.
Candy, did you actually leave? Like, are you
Yeah,
staying
I'm
now?
gone. This
Okay.
conversation's happening, and I yelled the one thing, but I'm fucking totally gone. I don't know where I am, but I'm gone.
So you've trudged out into a snowy wilderness that this cabin is in the middle of. You see like a
Awesome.
little like pile of logs for chopping wood, and there's like a little trail that's been dug out, and you're just walking into woods. You have no idea where you are, but you're just walking into woods.
Right. Did I see any, like, winter gear or coats or clothes or anything before I left?
In the cabin.
Okay, I'm immediately going back to grab one then.
Okay. So, right. So Brian's trying to give you guys like, he does a thing where like he kind of like regurgitates up like a wrapped scroll, and was like, I wasn't supposed to read it until you guys got here, so this is the next bit. And that's when the door opens and Candy just reaches an arm in and grabs like a really big, thick leather coat with a load of like fur lining and just
It's cold
drags it off
outside.
the wall, wraps herself up in it.
Well, it would be. It's fucking Freezer's domain.
Are you just off again then, Candy?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Candy leaves with the mask, and at that point, like, the scroll is regurgitated. Does anyone want to take the scroll from Brian, or?
I mean, as Candy like grabbed the coat and then turned around to leave, Ickard probably would have said something like, "Hold on."
Mm-hmm.
What?
But if it's the he works with Furnace. It's our next part of the assignment, I think.
This is the worst assignment I've ever been on. What the fuck do you want?
I agree. I want it to be over.
Honestly, same.
I fold my arms and wait, staring at the table.
Right. Well, the table's regurgitated up a scroll. It's like wrapped and sealed and anything. Is anyone picking up the scroll and reading it?
If no one does, I will.
I'll
But
Okay.
he'll wait a second.
Yeah, I'll take it. I ain't
Okay,
waiting.
So Candy, you get the scroll.
What's in it?
So it's from or in like I don't know if you know Furness's handwriting, but it's a written message that says, okay, so you completed the first part of the plan. You should have the crown in hand right now. And assuming that Lord Frieza doesn't know where you are, or that you've got it, we can now go on with the next part of the plan. At which point, like, you can feel in the distance like this kind of just shudder.
Eh?
What's this energy?
A tremble just goes through the cabin, like the wood rattles, the glass rattles as you're trying to repair it, Nero. And you guys just get like a sinking feeling in your stomach and a chill down your spine, and I don't know if Candy's reading out loud, but the like, as long as Frieza doesn't know where you are, and you should have the crown, and you're there with just a mask, and he definitely knows that you have it.
Is that all it says?
It details the next part of the plan, which is to use the crown to attempt to convince Frieza that he should leave you all alone. And that's the whole plan.
Frieza with an I or an E?
With an E. It's Freeza.
And you said you were reading out loud, right, Dream?
Nope. He said that. I am not.
I questioned that she might be or might not.
What's it say?
I crumple it a little bit, like I'm annoyed. So the next part of using the crown that
Which we don't
didn't
have.
get is to convince Frieza, with an E, by the way, Nero, to leave us alone.
We're
with
fucked.
with the crown.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah. Hey,
Brian.
table guy.
Brian.
Yes.
Could you become like a cylindrical object that we could shove up Furness's ass?
You want me to fuck Furness?
I'm just annoyed.
Because most men have got the cylindrical object.
Yeah. They also have
Are you
assholes.
overly attached to Furness? Emotionally speaking.
Correct answer is no.
Yeah, let's go with no.
Brad, because we're probably gonna kick his shit out of him.
I'm gonna fucking eat him.
Okay.
Right. I would have suggested using the teleportation circle to fuck off out of here. But
yeah.
It doesn't seem like that's gonna work.
Could go back to where Frieza was. That's a great idea.
No, I've got a different word.
We were never
somewhere else.
We weren't told that the portal worked to multiple places.
Well, to be fair, you'd fucked it before I got to that part.
Not in the dark, but if I mend the floor, will the thing work?
Oh, if you've got all the bits, she lobbed one out a window.
I said Calliope out to look for it.
Okay.
I have an out of character question.
What's that?
What precisely was I told this mission was for, or was it just, all right, Candy, go do whatever this person tells you, and it was Furness that was the one that was telling me?
Yeah, your contact was Furness, and you were supposed to complete a mission for Furness.
Okay. So I wasn't given anything directly from Avarice. It was just, go help this person.
Yeah, it was mostly like, okay, your next mission is to go help Furness with this thing, and once you've completed it, return to me and give me a full report on what it was.
Okay, so in character, I turn to everyone. Listen, I don't really have a horse in this race because I'm not really from here, so if you guys want, I can try this mass thing, go to Frieza with an E, see if it works, and if it doesn't, he'll kill me, and that's no big deal because I'll just go somewhere else. And then you guys can try to figure it out from there if that happens. If it does work, then you all are saved and he'll leave you alone.
You're just saying that you're like Des and you can't die.
I can die, but it's not forever.
That sounds like ass.
It's all I can think of right now, because if any of you come with me and it doesn't work, then you're
We die too.
right. And I don't know if you guys come back.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
Right. So is it going to be kind of a one
Men-
of you goes out and the other rest of you trying to fix the portal, or
Mend the floor? I don't think Frieza knows where the portal goes.
Hope not.
It doesn't say.
who would like to make me a wisdom saving throw in this party?
No.
I will.
I'm decent at saving throws. I don't have anything special, but
I have proficiency and my halfling lot, so I'll
okay.
take a punt.
Yeah.
Is it to do with fear?
No.
Okay. 20.
Pretty good.
Perfect.
Pretty good.
The
The DC was a 27.
No, only 26. So Nero, your cat informs you that there is an arcane eye nearby. So something is scrying on you guys at this very moment, which you are uniquely aware of.
Yep. I'm gonna get Calliope to fly up to it,
Uh-huh.
become visible,
Mhm.
and shove her cat asshole right up against it.
Okay, it moves.
I'll get to chase it around the room.
Ass first?
No, just face first. Just trying to get in front of it.
Okay, you guys just see a cat frantically flying around the room. Out of nowhere.
This is why dogs are far superior.
What are you fucking talking about? She's doing great.
It's running around, losing its mind.
No, oh shit. Sorry. There's a little scrying sensor in the room.
Oh.
It's watching us right now, so yeah.
No, that's not good. Can we stop that? Table, do you have magic? Wizard, turn around. The human wizard didn't make it.
Yeah. It's the fucking wizard with us.
Nope. Only 4 of you could fit in the circle.
Ah, shit. He's dead.
He didn't know the word, did he?
Doesn't matter. We fucking
Nope.
destroyed this thing. Even if he knew it, he wouldn't be able to follow us because we fucking wrecked it.
Oh, that poor bastard. At least I asked his name.
I'm going to start shoving the splintered bits of rune back into the floor and start casting mending on the floor.
Excellent. It will take you a minute per section to mend the floor.
And it was a 5-foot circle.
Yep. So
We're looking at like a half an hour.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're estimating about half an hour to fully repair the magic circle. Which
I'm
means
headed
half
back
an
out.
hour of staying in this location. Yeah, okay, so Candy heads out.
Does the orb follow her?
People.
The orb seems to be staying in the room, or at least the cat is chasing nothing around the room.
Okay.
Does the eye, is it just like a generic magical effect, or does it look like the blue eye that, Nero saw earlier?
You know, you could say it looks like the blue eye that Nero saw earlier.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Also, out of character, is there really a difference between Frieza and Frieza?
No.
No.
Why is it Frieza with an I and Frieza with an E then?
Dan was
But-
just taking the piss, I thought.
Is that a translation thing? Because it's...
I have genuinely. I mean, freezer ER is, I believe, the way it's actually spelt in English, and
Right.
IA is the way it's copyright in a certain thing.
Right, okay. Alright. Inside joke, then.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm headed out with my cape. Or my coat, or whatever the fuck I got.
Yep, big
You-
winter coat.
Are you doing the self-sacrifice thing, or are you fucking off out of here?
I'm going to go see if the mask works. So I guess the self-sacrifice thing, you know, because you seem like good people and I don't think you deserve to die.
I appreciate that, but I don't know that that's our best bet right now.
On the bright side, if it does work, there's a 1 in 100 shot that you got a pet dragon.
Hey. Pluses.
Am I the only one concerned about this?
Oh, here. And Krug will just kind of like run up. No, in fact, Krug won't run after Candy. Krug will get Calliope to stop
Krug?
chasing the sensor. Nero
Who are
to
you?
stop chasing the sensor because it's clearly not fucking working. Zip out after Candy. Put a paw on her, and I will cast protection from evil and good on Candy.
I don't think I never became visible. I assume it wore off though.
I mean, Calliope can see you anyway.
Oh,
She
okay.
can see
It
invisible things.
lasts an hour. Never mind. I'm totally still invisible.
Oh. So then you might not even stayed for the conversation?
I've been talking the whole time, so you guys know I'm there. You
Oh,
just
okay.
can't see me.
Yep. And the invisibility was cast before the coat. Now, did we ever conclude in my games whether after you're invisible, if you don something, it becomes invisible, or are you just an invisible person that is now a floating coat?
I
So
believe that's how the spell works.
in your first ruling, when we first met Vren, anything
Mhm.
that Vren picked up suddenly disappeared. So
Okay, so the coat becomes invisible, so you're just gone.
Yep.
Which means it couldn't have been you that read the note because you wouldn't have been able to read it. You'd have been looking clean through it.
this is true. Or maybe
Or maybe you just dropped invisibility.
I didn't pick it up. Maybe I just
Yeah,
read
maybe
it.
you smooth the note against the floor and then read it.
Yeah.
Put it on Brian.
Yeah.
Put it over his big stew and mouth.
The mouth just moves to the side.
Sad. I moved the paper. So I get protection from good and evil?
Yep.
Thank yous.
The next
Yeah.
10 minutes. So
That'd be
make sure you
fine.
go flag freeze it down.
I am going as fast as I can. In fact, after they give me that, I'm gonna turn and say thanks and then start sprinting.
And where are you sprinting to? Just into the
Towards
woods?
where we heard the boom, because you said we heard like a boomy thing. So if you want me to make
Yep.
a check for which direction I think that is in, I will happily do that.
Yeah. Navigation would be survival. Make me a survival
Yeah,
check.
I'm so good at survival. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
-1. Oh, perfect.
You go in exactly the wrong direction. Like, you couldn't be going more in the wrong direction. Candy has no idea she's going in the wrong direction, but you guys, like, there was a boom, right? Candy gives the whole speech about, like, self-sacrifice, and then you guys just see her run in the opposite direction of the boom with the mask.
What a bitch.
Actually, they can't see me, so they have no idea I'm going the wrong way.
We should see your footsteps in the snow.
See the footsteps in the snow. They know.
That's true. That's true.
I could probably smell you.
Calliope can
Well,
see
someone
you.
warned me. God damn it.
Calliope just digs her claws into the coat. And then you just hear, "You're going the wrong way, dear. He's that way." And this cat just gestures with a paw back in the other direction.
Awesome, thanks. What about the claws?
They retract.
Okay. I turn around and go the other direction.
I still don't think this is necessary. Okay.
So you see the imprint in the snow, like you see trudge back the other way, just like
Yeah, I'm like gesticulating while I'm pleading that this isn't necessary, but like in the wrong direction, like she's walking behind me.
Hmm.
Akrid, if you want to come with me, you can.
I think we just hide out here and let him not find us.
There.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm fucking sure that the giant dragon that managed to track us from the castle to here is going to be really stumped by finding a cabin in a wood.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't say we stay at the cabin. We don't go confront him, hoping that obviously isn't a crown works.
If I die, somebody will replace me. Don't worry about it.
That's I have my own religious beliefs, and I don't think that anyone believes that that works.
What the fuck is he saying? I just look perplexed as I'm going because I have no idea what that means.
And no one can see that because your face is invisible.
Yep.
And I'm looking the
Typical
wrong
IFP.
way.
Okay, now that I know the exact opposite direction, I will go in the correct direction exactly.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking, I turned to Nero as she's running away. I was thinking we could just like go hide out in the woods and lay low until he gets bored or sends somebody after us because he couldn't be bothered to do it himself. Not draw him to within a couple of meters of us. Is the metric system real in Faerun?
I have no problems with that plan. Namely, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to fucking find us. He can smell us. He made a pretty convincing yell about that.
Yeah.
The wet dog
He's probably
smell.
gonna kill us.
So let's just get back to fixing that circle.
That's what I'm doing.
And I hope she makes it out, I guess.
I mean, if you want to go with her, you totally fucking can, but I'm gonna try and fix the circle.
I don't
So,
want her to go. I'm not going to go with her.
Candy,
Mm-hmm.
make me a perception check.
Oh, baby, you give me all the checks I'm good at.
A 9. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's when that the giant shadow and huge rumble is passing over the top of you that you notice that, like, the giant dragon that you were trying to make a beeline before, like, towards, has actually just passed you and is moving towards the cavern.
I drop
not
invisibility.
your position. Uh-huh. You're
And
in
start
woods.
jumping up and down, screaming, "Hey, you moron!"
You're in woods obscured by trees.
God, I still do it. He can hear me.
Okay.
Come on. I start
what is-
chasing after which direction he's going in, screaming.
Yeah, so you start sprinting back the other way. Meanwhile, gang, there's the circle is nearly fixed. You've got about 5 minutes worth of scratches to undo by mending. And it's then that the clearing that I described around the cabin that was just bright white snow suddenly just goes dark. Like, to the windows from inside the cabin, it looks like it was daytime and now it's nighttime.
Just going fabulously. Ekrid, do you want to go check that out?
I think he went very back.
Excellent. Just at the pivotal plot moment, we lose one of our 3 players.
Is he, like, out of my sights already?
Okay, so we'll go with the luck check here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
We'll suggest that lower is better for this roll, because whatever you roll on this d20 is the amount of minutes you managed to trudge away from the cabin before he passed over the top of you, which is the time it would take you to, like, trudge back. Although you could sprint, you could triple dash, being that you're a rogue.
Yeah, I was sprinting to leave, and now I'm sprinting to catch back up.
Okay, yeah, so it'd be the amount of minutes that you roll here. So you want the lowest number possible.
I want a higher number, otherwise I wasn't sprinting very fast.
I mean, this is luck, so it's the amount of time it takes for Freezer. Okay, so it's only going to take you 4 minutes to sprint back to the cabin.
Even though I'm yelling and screaming? God, if he doesn't notice me after a couple screams, I'm gonna start yelling, "You moron! You can't even see me! What kind of dragon are you?"
Okay. Yeah. Make me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion, I'm good at this.
19. Okay. So you yell that, and then all of 10 seconds later, the trees part around you as they are flattened. And a gargantuan fucking great worm is just exclusively looming over just you.
I'm pulling out my backpack.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting the mask. I'm putting it on.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
What now?
What does he look like? I don't know what a great worm looks like.
It's the largest white dragon that you've ever seen.
Okay,
Hold
so
on a moment.
it looks like a dragon.
It's a white dragon, but just bigger.
Big boy.
So, this is a white dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And to scale, your character, if you can look at the image, you see that little back leg, right?
Yeah.
You see the middle black toe.
Mm-hmm.
The black part is about the size of candy.
Nice.
It's pretty big.
Big man, he's a big boy man.
So I have the mask on. I'm facing him.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Sit.
Holy shit.
He inhales.
Good boy. Don't do that. We're friends. You and I. We. How do you use this thing? I start like poking the mask to see if there's a button.
Use this thing. Yes, that magical item that you didn't identify, you're now trying to use.
Is there a button on it? I don't know. I'm from a tech world. It's tech to me.
No, there's no button on the mask. So, did you try putting the mask on, or are you just trying to
That's what I
operate
said.
it right now?
I said I had it on and I was facing him.
Right, okay, so you've put the mask on.
I did that before I even talked to him.
Yeah. You said sit, and now you're trying to press the mask like it has a button. Did you take it off to inspect it for
No,
the
no,
button?
no.
Or
It's still on my face. It's on my face,
Right.
but I'm feeling around it while it's on my face to see, like, is there any weird thing on this?
Yeah. So you flustered this giant creature so much with telling him to sit. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Great. Saving throw, are you sure?
Saving throw, yeah. 22 is pretty good. So let me open a fucking stat block right now.
Against an ancient dragon, I doubt.
Okay.
It's not even ancient, he's older than that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So a giant claw comes crashing down in an attempt to, like, pin you to the ground. You're fast enough that you, like, duck and roll out the way of it.
Mask
And,
not
like,
working.
it looms its head down. Just, like, white wisps of what look like steam, like just frozen air, just billowing from its nostrils and mouth as it is glaring at you with a head that is, like, easily the size of a truck. Just the fucking head. Just staring daggers at you, and it genuinely growls at you. Did you say sit to me?
Okay, in my defense, this mask is supposed to command you and stuff. So like, yes, but under different context than what you're saying.
The mask doesn't command me.
Okay,
Not
well,
even close.
my information is very wrong, and I apologize.
You apologize.
My contacts are severely ill-prepared for this situation, and I'm like pointing around trying to avoid pointing at him, and so I'm like pointing at the ground-ish between us.
Uh-huh. Who are your contacts?
I mean, there's a blue guy and there's a table.
Make me a persuasion check. This is not a lie, so it's a persuasion check.
Can
And actually,
Wow.
no, you're wearing the mask. You have advantage against the dragon.
for persuasion, this is yeah. Mm-hmm.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Thank fuck for advantage. Oh my god.
Blue guy and a table.
I'm honestly like I don't understand this world very much, but yeah, yes. So what is this your mask?
Yes. And a gigantic claw turns upside towards you, like palm up. Place the mask in my claw, and I won't kill you.
Okay, but my friends too. You know my friends? I've heard that you're after them if you leave them alone as well.
Are you negotiating with me right now?
Who's got the mask here?
Oh, that last line. Make me a persuasion check. Roll real good. You still got advantage. Don't fuck this one up. 20. Okay. So, like,
17.
the dragon, like, moves its claw towards you and, like, wraps it around you. But when I say around you, like, it's a good half a meter from you in every direction, the sheer size of it. But it just encompasses you with its claw and goes, me. I have the mask. I have it now.
Okay.
Place it in my palm, and you can exit.
But you're gonna leave my friends alone, right?
I'll consider it.
Is that like a strong yes as I'm taking off the mask? Are we leaning towards a yes? Then.
Place the mask in my palm. Place the mask in my palm now.
Okay, chill. I give him the mask.
Okay, so this gigantic dragon kind of like lifts the mask, and it's looking at it like it's the size of like a tiny little coin, like just holding it up to its eye, and just like huffs at it like in frustration, and it seems to have lost interest in you in this moment. And then it shrinks down to the size of a man that's like only just slightly taller than Candy. So it went from like a gargantuan creature to something that is kind of like minuscule by comparison.
Like 5'8".
Yeah, 5'8", exactly. And like, so it's holding the mask now, and it looks to Candy and goes, now we're going to go meet your friends.
You said you would be nice?
I'll be nice.
Okay. They're not gonna like this.
Okay, so,
It's been 4 minutes?
Yep.
Icrid probably would be like out in the woods looking for the piece of teleportation circle that Candy threw.
Well, I believe that
Calliope grabbed that.
yeah, Calliope grabbed and retrieved that earlier.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was enough time to get all that done. Sweet.
So yeah, let's use the dice again. This is how quickly you can complete the repairs, Nero. So you make me a luck check, and we'll figure out whether you've completed the repairs on the teleportation circle before or after. You've definitely completed them.
Wow.
Absolutely completed the repairs. So repairs are now complete.
Nero
You've
was
completed
on
the
it.
teleportation circle. Do you guys ask Brian for the word and fuck off, or
I'm gonna ask Brian for the words to get out of here.
Yeah, and then at least Icrid would poke his head out the window and look down the road for Candy.
Okay,
See if
perfect.
she was coming back.
So he tells you a word in Infernal. Does anyone speak Infernal to know how to pronounce this word without effectively being
I
taught
do,
it?
but I'm
Nope.
not there.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
That's a no.
Yeah, yep, nope.
Great.
And that's a
So-
no from Hazel.
So it's Bismillah.
No, almost.
Hawksmere.
So it's at that moment where you guys are trying to say the word in a way that is close enough that it will actually activate the teleporter. When into the clearing strides a Candy and
Person who shot finger beams at us?
yeah, the person that shot finger beams at you.
I'm gonna look back in the cabin, and I'm gonna look at Table Brian and say, "You might not want to be at table." Uh, the the thing that was shooting at us is coming.
Things aren't looking great, Brian.
We might have to abandon ship here.
Where does this thing? Where does this march take us?
Assumedly the furnace.
Far? Okay, that's not very far. At least we could take the bastard with us.
That's a really good point, actually. Fuck that guy.
Did Frieza put on the mask?
No, he's just holding it.
Okay.
But he is kind of marching you at finger point
Mhm.
into the
So
clearing.
Candy's noble sacrifice. Do we honor those wishes and just fuck off?
Yes.
Hey,
It didn't feel very good.
it doesn't feel great. What do you think the chances are of us being able to take her with us?
None.
Shit.
You know, remember the trouble that we had with all them frogs? I mean, it was so many frogs.
A lot of frogs, to be fair.
But this is worse.
Right, so you guys are staying or going?
Well, we've got a couple of minutes, right? Let's just roleplay it out. Fuck it. What if this is the next 3 hours?
I said they just appeared in the clearing.
Yep.
Yeah, which is, a couple 100 yards.
Yeah.
So-
Forced march is only a few miles an hour, so it's still going to take like 5 minutes or so, right?
No, because the snowy terrain is this guy's thing. He is actually moving at quite a clip. And
Oh.
if need be, carrying Candy.
No.
No?
Unless I severely fucked up a check. No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
The big one is probably sensitive that he's sparking, so don't mention that. And the werewolf one might be sensitive about how he smells, so be nice about that. And yep, that's it.
Well, Des, Ekrid and I have bounced it back and forth. What's your vote?
This is the dragon.
Good point. Hazel.
Hazel's head turns.
Ekrid and I have knocked it back and forth, and we can't really decide one way or the other. What do you think?
I think we don't want to initiate combat.
I mean,
Oh, no shit.
I wasn't really planning on it, if I'm honest.
I'm a fucking werewolf, not a suicidal bastard.
Zell's head sparks, and he just goes, "How are you?"
Brian,
Wonderful.
how small can you get?
Pretty small.
Okay, get real fucking small.
Can you take a dragon?
No, get real fucking small and get on the teleportation circle with us.
Okay, hold on. And Brian shrinks down to a decent-sized chest, like a loot chest,
Uh-huh.
and then just like
Like a lockbox sized?
Yeah, a
Like-
lockbox size. Schlorps up from the floor, and like underneath Brian are just, in a grotesque way, like 100 fingers,
Yep.
and it just finger walks into position and then schlorps back down.
All right, Brian. As soon as Candy's on the circle with us, just say the word and get us out of here. All right.
Roger that.
Let's say it quiet like so he doesn't follow us.
Okay.
And
Since you don't have lips, he shouldn't be able to read it.
you know, if you do have to form lips, just form that at the end that isn't facing him.
Oh, and there's also a chance that this doesn't work, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Hazel, get over here.
Affirmative. Hazel just walks over and stands on the circle. Should we put a rug over the circle?
Is there a rug? Because if there's a rug, then let's fucking put a rug over the circle.
You know what? Ikrid hasn't made me a luck check in a hot second. Ikrid, roll me a d20.
Sure. How's that? Over 10.
There's a bearskin rug in this room.
Fucking A.
Drag it over.
Okay. You put the bearskin rug down. The chest has to like finger walk out of the way and then finger walk back on. And
I just-
no. As soon as the
I-
fingers pop back out, Akrid would pick him up.
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, that's creepy.
I think it's quite sweet, actually.
Yeah, here. And he'll hand it to you.
Yeah, Nero will hold it and let Ikrid do the moving.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
It's about then that the door to the cabin bursts open,
And we attempt to look casual.
Now the werewolf and the halfling.
And the robot and the little dragon.
everyone attempting to look casual can make me a just direct charisma roll.
Well, all clustered on a single carpet in the room.
Yep. 2. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, don't freak
Look.
out.
Guilty wolf over here. Literally cat that ate the canary, except for canine.
Yeah. So Ikrid looks like the dog that just ate like the roast chicken straight out of the oven.
Yes.
Nero's looking chill. I don't know how, but Nero looks comfortable.
Nero's just leaning up against Hazel, like, stop.
Fucking Ikrid's gonna hit Lord Frieza with like the little finger guns, like, hey, guy.
Frieza lifts a finger back at you. And then
As-
motions for you to like sit down.
Hey, I'm shooting blanks over here, alright? We're just gonna take it nice and easy.
So don't freak out, guys. But the mask, the information we were given, shockingly wasn't true.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill him as well.
So we have a new friend.
Glad to hear it. So someone sent you to get this mask, and it seems like you're already steps ahead of my plan. I want you to kill them.
Oh, fucking gladly!
What?
With gusto!
I mean, I'm a little less excited about it, but yeah, I'm in.
Well, the thing is, like, okay, we don't exactly know who the higher up is because, like, we've been dealing with
Good point, there's a middle.
minions of minions. It's kind of a pyramid scheme.
You bring me the man that gave you the mission to find this, and he waves the crown back and forward.
It's a mask!
It's a goddamn mouse!
The mask, yeah, sure. You bring me them, I don't kill any of you.
Yeah.
Deal?
How do we know where to find you?
I can scry on you periodically. One of you knows how to see my scrying eye, so you merely need to speak to it that you have found. Whoever sent you to find this?
That's not necessarily true. So the way that we found you was this mechanical machine inside the big castle that you kind of stepped on.
Right.
Yes.
So we don't have that ability?
No,
So
He-
I
he-
I think
he pauses and like rubs his temples on either side, like, okay, I scried on you earlier to find you here, which I can do again, and then all you have to do is tell the scrying eye that you found. Who is it?
The blue guy.
The blue guy. Wait a minute. You told me there was a table. There's no table in this room.
Oh, the table wasn't in this room.
I
Then
didn't.
where's the table?
I
I-
didn't. I don't recall saying the table was in this room. I said that the people who hired us was a blue guy and a table. I think you misunderstood. I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Table might be with the blue guy, but you know,
Yeah.
he may have moved away from the table.
So you're genuinely all sticking with this story that you were hired by a blue guy and a table.
Also,
It was a little weird.
Ikrit visibly laughs, like just to cut the tension a little bit, and it's like it's an awkward laugh.
Also, about the fact that you can like spy on us whenever you want, like that's a little creepy. Also, the fact that you said like you can smell us is just a little weird. If you could dial that back.
Does she speak for you?
Not often.
No. We're reluctant affiliates.
I mean, I think we all just met literally today.
Yeah, we met at the guy that put us on this awful decision path.
Yes, the blue guy.
Yeah, the blue guy.
The blue.
Right,
that is
so
blue.
you're all recruited by some idiot that I need dead.
Basically, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
pretty good handle on.
So now that we're like your minions or whatever, like what are the masks for? Why do people keep referring to them as a crown?
It's one of a set. Once brought together, it becomes a crown. Been looking for this one for damn near 200 years.
I mean,
Okay.
they're your paladins guarding it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they were. We actually thought that they were hiding them.
Yeah.
They were literally on top of it.
Then I'm glad I tore that castle down with them in it.
Excuse
There
you.
weren't many left.
We killed them. Like you were stepping on corpses. We kind of did most of it.
Although the wee guy was tied up in the top row, so he probably died when the tower came down.
Super dead.
Good. Now, where did you meet this blue guy? How quickly can you find him? And table.
It might depend on table.
What?
They might have gone on a different assignment.
Yeah, they might be out of town.
Also, not entirely sure where we are at this moment in time. How far are we from that castle that you just fucked up?
200 miles.
Alright. So
Up here fast.
it might take,
Unbelievably.
it might take us like a little bit of travel, but yeah, we should be able to get back to him in like the next like. It was pretty fucking cold.
But okay, wait. So your goal is the crown?
My goal is to find out exactly who is seeking these crowns, or masks, whatever, and trying to keep them from me. Trying to countermand my rule while in my domain.
So
I mean, whoever was in charge of this group of paladins, right?
Good point.
Well, now that I've torn the castle down, that's going to be a bit of a dead end. Emphasis on the dead.
You can't talk to corpses.
I'll put some people on it.
Maybe you should check
If-
your other paladin groups to see if they have masks as well.
Also, there was a magic guy back in the castle that you tore down, kind of like frog bloke with a fish on his head, who was in cahoots with the paladins. So they may have knowledge of the, uh, trail within your own ranks.
Ikrid's gonna lean over to Nero and say, "Just tell him everything, why don't you?"
Yeah, I don't know.
Under his breath.
Ixnay on
Yes, tell me everything.
He kind of has bargaining power at this point, so.
Ah.
And it's not like fucking Parblix Battergoo is any fucking friend of ours.
What?
No, you're right. You're right.
We
Remember
made
what
a
he did to
deal
you?
with him.
Yes. This is outside of that deal.
Yeah, that deal was fulfilled. We didn't kill him.
And technically, he's probably already dead.
He might be.
Was he in the castle?
Yes.
He's fucking dead.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So we don't owe corpse of splatter goo. Splattered. Anything.
Candy looks very unhappy.
So you don't know where you are. You don't know where this contact is. But you're confident you can find them, him, it?
Well, if we go back to the place that we met him initially, that's probably a good start.
And where is that?
No, when he probably left. He's probably in a different position, and I glare at Nero.
I mean, yeah, probably, but, I left a note.
He moves around.
I
Can
normally
you
have...
find it or not?
Oh, she probably definitely can.
Why, like I said, this is like a pyramid scheme. I don't think finding the blue guy is gonna find you who you're looking for.
The blue guy is a thread that I am going to pull on. You bring them to me, alive, I will make them talk.
I mean, I can make people talk on my own. I got your paladins to talk.
Traitors, apparently, hiding a mask from me.
Fucking road.
And you're sure you can keep that mask in safekeeping?
Who in the world is going to try and take this mask from me?
I mean, you didn't have it to begin with, so how did somebody have it anyway?
Apparently, they found it and hid it.
Right, so they don't belong to you.
They will. Once I find them. Or they'll die. Either or.
So maybe you should leave it with us for safekeeping.
How stupid do I look to you?
Honestly? And then I'm gonna cover my mouth.
Never really found appearance to be a good indicator of somebody's intelligence, if I'm honest.
Candy, you can make me a persuasion check. Ikrid, you can make me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
15.
16? Alright, I don't think that's good enough to convince him to give the mask back.
I wasn't
Ikrid,
suggesting that.
you said leave it with me.
No,
You
I
weren't talking
said,
about
are
the
you
mask?
sure? Are you sure you don't want to give somebody that for safekeeping?
Yeah, Ikrid, he fires a barely aimed, like he's still looking at Candy, but he fires a finger laser in your direction, which you manage to duck. Just.
I'm not suggesting that I'm more capable than you. I'm just thinking if you really want to get these people, they might be trying to gather the masks, and if we can pretend we're on their side by having a mask, we're more credible to them, and then we can figure out what's really going on.
I think they're called double agents.
Mm-hmm.
So you're swearing loyalty to me. I need to return the mask to you, and then you'll uncover the plot to gather these masks for me.
I'm not saying you need to do anything, but I mean, I think it's a pretty good plan that we look incredibly well versed to those people if we have that mask, and then it's like, hey, look, we're trying to gather all these things, and then yeah, like you can apparently see and smell us wherever we are. So it's not like we can
It
escape
establishes
here.
a certain credibility.
Mm-hmm.
You bring me your contact, and then maybe I'll be convinced to return the mask to you so you can fish out the rest of these rats.
Well, we
If
can't
we
do it without a
return,
contact.
if we return to the main contact without this mask, that's gonna look more suspicious and like we're incredibly incapable, and they might fire us.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll find other people to go do whatever to work against you. I mean,
Okay, group persuasion check.
but
What do you want us all to roll?
Who has
Yeah,
the highest?
everyone rolls, and then we will take an average of those.
Great.
Oh, fuck.
Great. Great.
One-
Great. Zell roll.
Oh, boy.
Zell.
You want to use any of those Bardock inspirations?
I don't have
Bardock inspirations?
Oh, no, it's Luna that has the Bardic levels.
any. Oh no.
Okay, pretty good from Nero.
Zell.
Cool.
Oof.
Alright. So Frieza looks between Candy and the mask and kind of like grips it with that like greedy, like, I don't know how you put it, but that like that dragon, like he just doesn't want to relinquish a magic thing. Like you can tell like that deep sense of greed that a dragon has to put together a horde. Like, you're not convincing him to give this up. He shakes his head and goes, "You're going to have to try and figure out a way to convince them without the mask. This stays with me."
But you said it's functionally useless.
I said no such thing. I simply said it wouldn't work on me.
Yeah, it doesn't work unless we have all of them. It's merely a bargaining chip. Can you, like...
Are you so petty or so concerned that you don't think you can just track us down and take it back?
Of course I can.
Well, then why hold it?
But if you call me petty one more time, it will be the last thing you ever say.
I mean, fair enough.
I mean, but it is a little bit petty.
He slow turns his head towards you, Candy.
The mask is useless. You said it yourself. I'm just going off of a very intelligent white dragon's own words.
Hey, we got Sly Cop, Dumb Cop over here.
Bring me your contact, and you live. You do not negotiate for the mask. It is your lives, or whoever this blue man and table is. I've torn down one castle today. I will tear down a cabin with all of you in it. Am I understood?
Yes, I'm just trying to think of how we're going to go back to the people that assigned us to get that mask and be like, yes, we escaped the castle, and yeah, we got some ice breathed on us and whatever, but we didn't get the mask, sorry. Can you follow us to some suspiciously cold area for no reason?
All you have to do is find them, and I will find you. That's all you need to do. Find the blue man and the table. Is that understood?
Sure. But we need some rules on like privacy. We can't have you dropping in all the time.
I will do exactly as I fucking please.
Sometimes we need to bathe. Sometimes we need to change our clothes. I just think that's a little weird.
Then you'll think it's weird.
And if I don't want to make a deal?
I murder you!
Oh no.
Fine, I murder your friends. Do we have a deal?
I take out my flask of perpetual booze and just start drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Icrid will kind of shrug his shoulders and nod up and down.
Frieza looks to Nero.
Sounds like you got by the short and curly's big man, so.
And then
I say we knife the blue guy.
no, leave him alive. I will interrogate him.
You have
I mean-
people that can bring him back because it'd feel really good to kill him first.
Can I at least stab him a little bit?
You can stab him as long as he can still talk.
He'll still be able to talk, don't worry.
So I shouldn't eat him.
No.
No. Oh, I
After you're
understand
done?
the compulsion. You know what? Yes, fine. After I'm done, you can eat him.
Sounds good.
It's been a really shit day.
Worst day I've had in a while.
Okay, so Frieza is going to effectively command you guys to sit like on the floor. So everyone take a seat.
Yeah, Nero just sits down where they are.
Mm-hmm. Is it crit sitting?
I mean, not yet. He's standing in a relaxed kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Sit down.
Is that really necessary?
Yes.
Fine.
Okay, so right, perfect. So Frieza is going to position themselves in front of, let's start with Nero. And they're going to begin casting a fairly high level spell.
Question before this starts.
Mm-hmm.
When Frieza approaches us on the bearskin carpet, on the teleportation circle, is Frieza bringing Candy with us, putting her on the teleportation circle?
Frieza is moving about. He is not moving Candy. Candy goes where Candy pleases.
I'm back.
Although Candy
Okay.
is... Ah, perfect.
I was saying, because I thought that Candy was, like, in Frieza's arm, like, as a kind of, like, a
Yeah.
hostage this
No,
whole
I think
time.
I'm standing next to him.
Yeah,
I
she's
didn't
just
know you
standing
had
next to
freedom
him.
of movement.
Yeah.
So Frieza is moving to Nero and casting a spell. Anyone?
Nero just pats the rug next to themselves and says, "You want to come and have a seat as well, Candy, while we get this done?"
I'm still drinking booze.
Okay.
Are you walking towards the rug?
No.
Okay.
Nero's just like nodding at Candy, like, "Come on."
Yeah, trying to, like, really subtly.
Yeah,
Do-
so this spell has a minute cast time, so
Can
there's
I
time.
roll something to see if I pick up on that?
Yeah, let's say this is wisdom. This seems like a wisdom thing to me.
Feels like an
Great.
insight thing.
Insight?
I said insight. He said wisdom.
Perception or insight?
I mean, it's not whether you perceive it. You definitely perceive it. It's whether you are understanding it.
What would I roll
So
for
yeah,
that?
let's say that's insight.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I fucking get it.
You get it immediately. Something's going on because they're sitting on what was the
right.
teleportation circle, but there's now a rug over it.
Okay, so as I'm drinking, I'm like, yeah, I keep drinking and just casually walk over.
Okay.
And
So Candy's movements are so casual because she is drinking up a storm right now.
Yep.
yeah, and Frieza's like right in front of me. Yeah.
He's moved closer to you to start casting the spell, but the
Okay.
spell's like range is actually 60 feet. He didn't need
Oh,
to
okay.
go anywhere. He's
Gotcha.
just moved closer to like fix eyes on you.
Cool. Not within grabbing distance.
Luck check. Roll me the d20. We'll see.
That's
It's a
60
small
feet
kind
away?
of- No, it's a 60-foot range, but that's not meaning he's doing it at the edge of his range.
Oh.
Yeah, he's within grabbing distance if you want him to be.
Okay. And where is the mask as he's casting?
In his right hand.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he doesn't speak for me.
It's so tempting. It's so tempting.
What would Nero do? I'm here for it. This
Do
is
it.
side campaign
Do it.
bullshit, man.
Calliope,
I mean,
go.
I'm definitely super chaos basker tonight. Make your roleplay decisions, but I stand behind you 100%, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
hang on. I'm actually going to see if there's anything Calliope can do to help.
Oh, I'm
I
on the edge of my
mean-
fucking seat, my friend.
I rolled pretty high. If you want Candy to try to grab it and run, she got a pretty good sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that... Yeah. In fact, yeah. Nero will kind of like eye the mask.
Mm-hmm. And then pat the carpet.
Yeah.
Okay. We are wanting to piss off a great worm dragon.
Why the fuck not, right?
Not the first party you've done that with. Just a
Um,
little more directly than usual.
Just say
Well,
the
we started
word.
this game by pissing this guy off.
and I'm not sure if it's going to help,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to cast Hex on Frieza.
What?
That's
How
boy.
obviously are you doing that? Are
I'm
you trying to...
I'm going to wait until Candy's like making the snatch for the mask, and I'm just going to do it right then and there.
And what stat are you going to hex?
Strength?
Okay. So Frieza has disadvantage on strength.
Because I feel like if Candy has to pull it out of his hand, or would it be
Yeah.
Dex to like move it out of the way?
It could be either. That's the unfortunate thing.
It could be either.
Well, you're going to be doing sleight of hand, so you're snatching for it. So I'm going to say Dex because it'll be him trying to move it out of your way.
Unless he's so distracted that he doesn't move, and then it would be strength.
That's not gonna happen.
Whatever the DM
We
wants,
know
man.
Blaze.
Whatever the DM wants.
This is a
Yeah.
great worm. That's not gonna happen.
I've got an 11 in sleight of hand. This could still go badly.
Yeah, well, we know he's rolling with at least 18s.
Yep, I do.
I genuinely don't know. I guess Dex, like...
Okay. So this is an overtly hostile action that you're just trying to execute quickly enough for it to not blow up in your faces.
In his face, directly.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Right.
I mean, Candy is already willing to make the sacrifice for you guys.
Just for, did anyone want to figure out what spell he was casting before any of this goes down?
I mean, I think I know, but I'll take a dab if you want me to roll something.
Yeah, just because.
Candy
Wait,
doesn't have
roll
anything.
Arcana?
Arcana. Yep.
I can roll as well, but I'm not trained in Arcana.
You can roll as well if you want.
Okay.
Bah!
You don't get it, Icrid. Nero, you're having a Geas cast on you.
The fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's a 9th level something.
It's a 5th level
Fifth
enchantment.
level. It's a
Is
fifth
it
level
5th?
spell.
What am I thinking
Yeah.
if it's 9th?
If cast at 7th or 8th level, however, it lasts for a year. It locks someone into a course of action, and if they try to go against that course of action, they take 5d10 psychic damage.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fuck that.
It's
So,
an Irish word. It's pronounced gesh.
Gesh.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds significantly less cool than Geas to my ears, but fair
Yeah.
enough.
Alright.
Just because you're British. You guys have been hating on everything that's coming from.
I'm about to
Or-
fucking breath weapon you, my friend.
I mean, that's happening anyways. We got fucking Hex being cast in his face.
So are we doing this?
I think so.
Hex has been cast. I believe Dex has been affected.
Dex
Alright.
is the thing that's been affected. And oh shit, no, I can't cast 2 spells. Although it wouldn't have helped. And I guess
Gesh?
Calliope will hit Frieza from the other side of the room with a sanctifying light.
Okay.
Oh,
which
this
a
is happening.
DC 13 charisma save.
DC 13 charisma save on a dragon.
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Nothing.
I thought you were going to say 37, so 17. That's at least human.
Absolutely nothing happens.
Also, what happens if that hits?
They emit light in a 5-foot radius and gain a level of exhaustion until for 6 seconds.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Well, all that. Okay.
All that.
So now is Candy's thing, because Frieza's in the middle of casting a spell. Like, this
Yep.
is coming when they're otherwise busy. What's Candy doing?
So my interpretation of the situation, because I rolled the fucking nat 20, is Nero was telling me to snatch the mask and run over to the carpet. So I'm pretending to drink, and then in the blink of an eye, I try to grab the mask and book it to the carpet.
Okay.
Okay.
It might not matter.
It might not.
It might not fucking matter.
At least we got to see the dice. We can rationalize what should
You
have
know
been.
what? I'll ask the players. Do you want to go with his passive perception, or do you want me to roll?
What is the
Well, Passive perception is probably a 25.
You wish.
Rolling.
I don't know enough about the game.
Yeah, like I've never dealt with a great one before, so
I don't know the stat block of a great worm, but I can imagine
You're
a plus 15
supposed
isn't
to.
crazy. Plus 15 is like in the realm that we're talking here, so that's why I said 25.
I'd imagine if he rolled, it would probably be worse. That was my thought.
Well, I think I think what it is, obviously your decision is your own, but I think what it is where we're at now is either guaranteed fail or guaranteed success, 50-50. Where we're at, if we have him roll, is a 15% chance, like if they roll a 3 or under. You know what I mean? So it's like we have the 50% chance now, but if we roll, we go down to like a 15% chance.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think we should go with passive.
Oh, really? Because what I took from that is that we don't, but okay.
What? 15% chance of success versus 50-50?
Yeah.
50-50 is a better shot.
I mean, yeah, I just feel like that, like when, like with the shooting at us in the tunnels earlier, like there's a chance that he'll not want it, and we'll be fine.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
5%.
Vasker's the tiebreaker then.
I'm not the
Vasco?
tiebreaker.
Yeah, you are. I'm going with passive. Dan's going with roll. You're the tiebreaker.
Man, I really wish that I could follow Dan's path on this one because I want to believe in my heart that that's what could happen. But I got to go with the numbers at this juncture. I got to play 50%.
Just remember this. Passive is 10 plus your perception score. So he's just getting a free 10 from passive.
But that's only 20.
I mean, that's a massive assumption that his fucking like perception is that low.
All right, but you also have to remember that
Plus
when
15
Basker
is
said that
low.
it's probably 25, Blaze said you bitch, which sounds like he knew what it was.
No, he said you
He
wish.
said you wish.
Oh.
But Blaze does this thing where he's a DM and he just says shit to
can
make you
double
fucking
bluff, though.
sweat.
He
Yeah, he can
absolutely
double
can,
bluff.
but
He can tend to bluff. Fucking this man has played me upside down, left, right, and center, man.
Basker,
I know.
go with your heart
Yeah.
then. Do the heart of the cards, the heart of the dice. I believe in you.
All right, at the
Rolling
heart of the
on-
dice. Oh man, I gotta put it
Although-
to chance then. The heart of the dice.
Okay.
The fact that Blaze gave us an option makes me think that the passive is an auto win.
So,
yeah, same here.
so you're locking into doing a roll then.
Yes.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
Before I roll this, I'm going to tell you two things. He has a passive perception of 31,
Ah,
Yep.
Okay.
and he has a plus 21 to this roll.
fuck.
He rolled a 28
Mm,
versus your 27.
1
So he
point.
sees this coming.
Wait, hold on. Can I use my blood curse of the eyeless for anything?
The hex doesn't matter?
The hex is on Dex, not
Ah!
on Wisdom.
The hex is for the next part.
I would say, could I use my blood curse? It's meant to interrupt an attack, but it's a reaction that I can do. Unless they're immune to... unless it doesn't have blood or is immune to the blinded condition.
It's not an
So
attack,
again,
though.
let's put
It
this
is
down.
not.
Let's put this down to roleplay. You don't know if this will work.
Yep.
Because you're Ikrid. Are you doing a blood curse of the eyeless to him right now?
I mean, if everyone is moving and like I hear Nero casting a spell and I see Candy reaching, then yeah, I'm gonna blood curse the eyeless.
Okay. Condition immunities. He is not immune to being blinded. So, for a momentary span, you cast Blood Curse of the Eyeless on him,
I'm gonna amplify that so it lasts 6 seconds.
and he can't see for a brief moment. Like,
I take 2 damage and it's amplified.
okay, so you temporarily blind Lord Freezer in the middle of his spell. Like, you can see he's not happy about this, but like his like pure white, like piercing eyes glaze over for a moment. Candy, you've made a 27.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying not to let you take the mask out of his hand.
Can I roll? Can I stab him?
Well, you can't take 2 actions at the same time. Sleight of hand to take the
Okay.
mask is the action. You can't stab him at
Can
the
I
same
use both
time.
hands then?
So you're trying to sleight of hand because you're trying to do this, like you're trying to
Fast.
take it out of his hands before he really notices to grasp.
Yep.
Because you're not going to win a contest of strength with this creature.
No.
He fails the ability check, and you're lucky it's not a saving throw because he would legendary resistance this, absolutely. But he is now standing, sans the mask, looking in your direction, but blinded. He was in the middle of a spell. He stops and, like, raises a finger to where he thinks you are, Candy, and he starts finger laser blasting. Just beams of arcane energy just smashing through this house. You have the mask in your hand, though. You're moving to the circle?
That's what I said I would do, yeah. Grab the mask and run.
As soon as you get into the circle, the chest says the word as under its breath as it can. While Freezer is blasting, which is causing a lot of loud sounds, and you all hear the snapping sound, and we'll pick up where you are next session, because that is the end for today, as we
So-
are
Damn.
now at 10.
I have one issue.
Yep.
You said that the mage couldn't come with us because it wouldn't fit enough people in a teleportation circle. How come the chest is able to come with us?
Because it's not a person, it's a chest. One of you can be sitting on it.
Also,
And also, I think the mage was like 100 yards behind us when we left.
I thought we waited for him.
No, you're all neck and neck. He got there the same time as you did.
Oh, well, then the teleportation circle's open for 6 seconds. I mean, it lasts for a whole round.
That's the spell.
Oh, okay. So the actual circle's a little different.
Yeah, the way this circle is working is it's a very, like, snap. You've said the code word, boom. Everything within it is just moved.
Gotcha.
You can make a dragon
Uh-huh.
really pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
Dancing on
make
your
an enemy.
corpses will really fill him with glee.
I think we made an enemy tonight, folks.
I think someone scried on a dragon.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
I think Ickard would have went for it. Like, yeah, we'll do that because I want to kill fucking Furnace anyways.
I mean,
So
yeah,
it's
like
No!
we're just gonna walk our way out of here. I
I'm
was gonna
warning
have to
you.
message Blaze. What was that?
I'm warning you out of character. If you guys turn on Furnace, Candy is not going to be happy.
he's getting a little, at least a light stabbing.
A light stabbing.
Oh my god.